back to Down the Vent. My name's Joe.
I'm Josh.
Steve.
What?
Everyone say your name at once. 1, 2, 3.
Matt.
Joe.
Josh.
Steve.
Oh,
shit. I was late again.
It's that
okay,
old age.
Tonight, we are heading out in Kingdom Death Monster to face down with our new nemesis, the King's Man. He's the King's Man, man.
I think it was called Kingsman.
There was once... No, it's King's. K-I-N-G''S. Man.
Owns him.
It is the King's Man. He owns this guy.
That's cool.
There was once a monster that was to lead its master's regal procession. First the monster came as a herald, then its hungry masters. So fierce were the monster's masters that it never thought to protect its own back, knowing what horrors lay behind it. The Kingsman has a toughness of 12, a movement of 5, so he's weak. He has a blind spot right behind him, his 2 spots right behind him. And if you attack him from behind, that is his weak spot. He actually has -4 toughness if you hit him in his... So not only do you get the +1 accuracy, you also get an easier chance to do damage as well if you hit.
But his basic attack attacks his blind spot.
Yes, which he will do every turn. So his traits are King's Aura. So there are 3 battle pressure hit locations on the top of the deck. They are always there at the beginning of his turn, or whenever we shuffle, they get put back on top. They pretty much say you miss, and then we do a King Step story event. Next is the weak spot, which I already explained. Then he has the outfighting trait. He has reach 2. The Kingsman can attack a target up to 2 spaces away. When the monster moves forward, a target and the monster's movement 1 space away from the target. If the monster was already adjacent to its target, it will move 1 space away. So he will not stay adjacent to us. This means the Kingman can only attack on diagonals.
So he really needs... Somebody needs to get behind him and push him
Oh,
forward.
not only. This means the Kingman can attack on diagonals, just like we can when we have reach.
And if he has the option, he will move away from you, or he'll always add 1 away from you.
Right.
So we need to get behind him to push him out this way, pretty much.
Sure. At the
Depends
start
on
of,
what his AR card does.
and at the start of each monster's turn, he will perform the basic action, then draw an AI as normal.
Yeah, so it's the opposite of the Butcher. Well, the Butcher drew 2. It's
the opposite of the Phoenix.
Yes.
The Phoenix did 1 at the end of the turn. So, his instinct is guard. So that's if he can attack. He ends his turn and gains +5 toughness until the start of his next turn. So it makes him have a 17 toughness. Very hard to hit, unless you get in his blind spot.
very hard to do damage.
Very hard to damage. Thank you. Same to hit.
When does that happen?
If he does his instinct, which is like if he doesn't have a target, he'll use his instinct type
that's
thing.
terrible.
So,
Like the equivalent of the sniff of the lion or whatever.
yeah.
Can you put me
Which
on the
is
other side
so-
of Josh?
So innocent when it's the lion, and so awful when it's anything. Almost everything else.
Who's everybody playing?
I'm playing Bilbo the Second. Meow meow meow.
Was he like a southerner now?
And he takes out he's taking out the Twilight Sword that he got last time we went home. So he's gonna hack and slash his way to the Kingsman's heart.
I'm playing Seth, because I couldn't take out Paris.
Yep.
And he is kind of crazy, and he's taken the Lantern Halberd. So we plan on losing both of our rare items this time.
That's okay though, because that's what they're for. To be lost.
I'm playing Rosa Parks, obviously.
Oh, nice. And you have the sword and
I have a
bone
scrap
darts,
sword and bone darts.
right? Same as last time?
And +6 strength, because you're mad.
Didn't she get something where she could dual wield?
Nope.
Oh,
That was,
Someone else got ambidextrous.
okay.
Actually, I think it was Bilbo.
That was you.
Wow.
Pointless with a double-handed sword.
I should have took the dagger then instead of the,
You can't be ambidextrous with a 2-handed weapon.
is the
The
sword?
Twilight Sword is...
Yeah,
Oh, it
you
is
had that
China,
whole
never mind.
you had
Okay.
that whole thing last time.
That's right, yeah. Huh? Hey, welcome back.
Just
okay.
kidding.
And I'm playing a new character, Chi-Chi.
Chi-Chi.
And she's going to have a scrap dagger. I have the catgut bow, and I have the clawhead arrow this time, as opposed to Josh, who's had it a couple times in the past.
And Steve also has monster grease, even though it's not on his board, because you can craft more than available.
And we only have so much.
For the
left.
fact on Kittyum's website.
Yes, for that. We also
We
have
just forgot
battle
to
tempo,
photo
which is nothing.
copy.
Certain AI cards and hit locations are affected by battle tempo.
And technically, I could have took a vest instead of bandages or dried acanthus.
Once you get the King
Should I do
Step
that instead? No, if I can't because I'm
fighting arts, you archive battle tempo.
Okay.
Because we have 4 vests now.
Okay. So, Are we ready?
Yeah.
The Kingsman goes first. Who's going to be the monster controller first? When
You do it.
Oh, I got it right here, don't I? Okay. Let me dust that off.
Very
I'll do
dusty.
his basic attack. Survivor and blind spot.
So that means it's
None.
going to be
Closest
super strong
threat.
the first time.
I'm sorry.
Closest threat. It'll be one of the two people directly in front of you.
No target. Guard. So closest threat he has, right? Full move towards target. Make a separate attack. Each survivor in the highlighted zone in order. Oh my God.
Can we? We could have started anywhere on the edge, right?
Yes, we can.
Okay.
Did we want to change that before I attack?
Well, if I was here, I'd be safe.
I didn't realize he attacked first, or I wouldn't have been there.
I'll stay there.
Where does he attack?
He'll attack both of those people.
What big area, Joe? How big of an
From
area?
here to here.
Oh, wow.
Literally swipes the entire area. You might as well stay there. We'll skip off the attack. It's fine.
Great.
Alright.
How much damage does he do?
3.
Well, Seth is going to die and we're going to lose these.
That's good, right? Alright. Full move towards target. Make a separate attack against each survivor in the highlighted zone in the order indicated by the arrows. So, he starts with...
Bilbo.
Bilbo. No.
Oh,
Seth.
my bad. Yeah, Seth.
What's your evasion?
2.
Plus anything? Your monster grease?
So you have 1 there. You have your monster grease. That's 2. That's it. 2. So, 2. So he needs a 5+ to hit you.
I don't understand.
3 hits. All right.
Nothing.
What? What, Steven?
It doesn't matter at this point. We started the game.
What's your question?
I just didn't understand why I ended up with the rawhide vest when you could have actually made another evasion bonus rather than
He can't use the
can't wear
vest because he's got
rawhide
vestophobia.
And we
So
have,
then I didn't understand why then it didn't.
yeah,
go
we
reverse.
have 4 vests also, so I could have, but I have vests.
Right. Well, then I don't have something that makes that connection either, so I don't gain that bonus either. That's what I didn't understand.
What did you need?
So chest,
I would have had to have something with
Chest,
a red on the side, but obviously
foot.
it's not going to make any difference at this point. So
What?
chest, foot, chest, legs.
So take a heavy damage?
You take a. You're gonna want to dodge one of the chest ones.
Nope.
Yep.
Nope.
Why? Otherwise, you're gonna take 2 critical wounds to the chest.
Whatever.
Okay.
What do you mean, whatever? Dodge one, Josh.
Yeah, you're gonna literally die the first turn of the game, and then cry.
of course,
So
Sounds like
dodge 1. Damn freaking. Okay.
Roll a d10.
I roll 2.
9.
Nine.
You cannot catch a breath. You have a collapsed lung. Gain -1 movement token and gain 1 bleed. That's not too bad,
Would that be
actually.
a
It does.
disorder?
No, it doesn't.
No, it's not like a thing.
Oh, so since I have +1 movement because of my boots, it just clears out.
Yep.
Grand old Grandy.
So that wasn't too bad, actually. Then he will knock you back 5
What?
in the direction indicated by the arrow. So that means he's going to knock into me, right? No,
Other way.
to the other way. Other way.
Other way.
Was he push into me and knock me over?
If you give me the rulebook, I'll clarify
That's
what
right.
happens.
I just get knocked over, I think, right?
I think
What
you
if
take damage.
What
when
if
you
I
fly.
land on somebody?
Let me look.
You would knock him over, too.
Would he move or would I?
Probably get knocked back this way. I don't know.
How did you not get hit? Or you're about to be hit?
Well, if he's out of the way, he will no longer be hit.
Well, that was pretty terrible.
But he's technically laying on the ground, so he wouldn't necessarily be a threat at this point.
I wish I would have stayed out. I could have had my 6 movement. I could have went 1, 2, 3,
It says he
4.
attacks all survivors.
So why didn't I stand right out here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
You didn't know he was going to move there. We didn't know where he was going to move the first turn,
Yeah.
right? I mean, Matt did because he's played this.
You guys had 4 hours to decide where you wanted to put this thing, and you still chose those 2 spaces in front. So I don't know.
It's
what
because
to
the
say.
3 is being pressed down. Can you? See how many 3s we put in there?
Just take control, backspace.
Doesn't work.
Just
that
double
way.
click on the 3s. There you go. Boom.
So it's its own section.
Should have just said that.
Survivors colliding with survivors. Survivors may not normally move into spaces occupied by other survivors. However, they may collide due to knockback. When this happens, complete the knockback movement normally. At the end of the knockback movement, both survivors suffer collision. When a survivor knockback movement ends on a space occupied by another survivor, they collide. Place both knockback survivors in the closest unoccupied space. Both survivors suffer collision. And collision, I think, just knocks you down.
But
Right.
yeah, collision does knock you down. But the question is, though, is they didn't land on the same space.
Yeah, these
I
two
did.
did.
Oh, yeah.
So he also knocked you
And
over.
I went through his place, which
Oh.
collision
A
is.
monster moves through, colliding occurs. Survivors, monsters, and impassable terrain colliders may collide with each other. This causes survivors to suffer collision. When a survivor suffers collision, they're knocked down. So you're just
Okay.
knocked down.
Cool.
Yeah, we had a big thing about that originally. That it's only knockdown, not damage.
Yeah.
Right.
Kind of
Alright.
wish I wouldn't have stayed there.
Now he attacks me.
It
Alright.
said it was all survivors. So.
I have 1, 2, 3 evasion, so 6 plus.
I don't think he attacks you anymore because it says all survivors in the highlighted area. You're no longer in the highlighted area.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, are you?
That's
Two
2 right
in
here.
front.
Oh, my bad. Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, because not all threats, all survivors.
Right.
6 plus. 1 hit. Alright, that's not bad, Chris. Chest. I will dodge it. And I get to roll to see if I keep that, right? I get to keep it.
Yep.
Hey-o! And since he didn't do damage to me, then I don't get pushed away. Beautiful. And I get an insanity for attacking myself. What a great first turn. Well, it's not over yet, right? Now he does his AI card.
We went there.
You didn't know he was going to be there.
Then why did we let Matt move? And Steven move? Everybody should have been there.
He technically knew he was going to do that because he does his basic attack first.
Oh, yeah. It's too late now. We already started the game when we decided, oh, we should probably not be there then if he's going to do that. So, we let 2 people move, whatever. Clang. The Kingsman bangs its lantern halberd rhythmically against the ground. Intimidate all survivors. All non-deaf survivors suffer 3 brain damage. If the settlement innovated Song of the Brave, which we haven't, they suffer 1 brain damage instead. Full move the Kingsman away from the most survivors. Turn to face the nearest survivor. So probably go this way.
What if I
Or
take
that
a
way.
damage
This
in
way.
brain?
So he basically goes right back where he was.
Turns back towards us.
Am I knocked down if I take a damage in brain?
Just 1?
Yeah.
No, you're fine.
You
No, it's not black. It's not bold. If it was bold, you would get knocked down.
Yeah.
Right.
So I go down to 5.
You have to roll for brain damage.
Yeah.
don't you? Yeah, okay.
Do we keep this stuff? Or does it come back as long as somebody survives?
It comes back if everybody dies,
Yeah, it does come back if everyone dies.
minus the
Yes.
irreplaceable items.
Yeah.
Like the Albert?
Yes.
I need to roll on the table.
Place any discarded battle pressure cards back on top of the hit location. Alright, Steve.
Brain trauma.
Brain trauma.
4.
Flee. You're knocked down and suffer knockback equal to your movement towards the closest board edge. Gain 1d5 insanity? That's actually not bad, right? Because you're already knocked down. I'm guessing you can't.
Yeah.
Oh, wow, 5 insanity.
I think yeah,
But it still
and
suffer
it said
knocked it back.
towards
It
the
says knocked back,
board
correct.
edge.
Yeah, knockback, yeah.
So he'll move that.
But
way.
what does it say about that? Toward the board edge, or what
you
is
were
it?
knocked down and suffer knockback equal to your movement towards the closest board edge. So,
Okay, so-
just this corner,
yeah,
right? Yeah. Okay. So now it's our turn.
Matt, you
Steve's
should.
over there. Well, I'm going to encourage somebody, but it's a matter of who.
Probably Joe. 'cause you
And I
can
can
reach him.
encourage someone else too. We can start getting Steve up towards that, or
Yeah.
get Josh up moving towards
So I'll
it too.
encourage Joe.
Okay. Oh! Dude, sweet. I can hit him. I want to move right up in front of him, so I'll beat the target.
Okay. I'll attack him with bone darts. It's on a 7 plus.
Okay.
Ooh, but I have +1 speed. Forgot about that.
Nice. 2 hits. We need
It's really not going to matter.
well, that gives me a chance to possibly do
Correct.
damage, yeah.
Because, I know we haven't read the story event, but it only happens if you're adjacent.
The King's Spear?
The King's
Or
Step.
Step.
Yeah.
Okay.
I believe.
It says right down there.
Oh, does it?
If the survivor is adjacent to the monster, they make King's Step. Otherwise, it just cancels.
So,
Wow, 2 hits.
2 hits. One's a perfect hit. I don't think does anything for me.
Bone Darts, probably not.
No, but 2 hits. So just take off those 2.
2 battle pressures. Pressure. Pushing down on me. So I should get Steve up? Or Josh?
Steve, so we can start moving.
Okay. Steve, you're up. That was a survival. And I will move in. And I will attack. 6+. Nope, 5+, because I have an accuracy.
Very nice.
1 hit.
Okay.
Now I'm going to surge, so this one goes away.
You have to do it says you may do the King's Step. It doesn't say you have to.
No, the hit goes away. It's a hit location, right?
But it says if the survivor is adjacent. Oh,
He's
you're
not.
not adjacent. That's right. Yeah.
Yeah, he's just taking it off.
Yeah.
Okay. Alright, so now I'm going to surge. Keep it. Okay. 5+. 2 hits.
2 hits.
Alright.
Okay.
What?
Did
Trash?
you shuffle this?
Yeah.
Good.
Yeah.
Okay. Gouts of acid spew from the cracks in the monster's armor. Attacker is doomed. All survivors within 2 spaces of the monster suffers damage to a random hit location equal to the number of wounds on the wound stack. So there's none. You still have to. Okay.
So 0 damage, right?
You're right. Any survivors with a shield may elect to protect themselves and ignore this trap. Return any discarded pressure cards to the top of the hit location.
Yeah, so
And
we
I
shuffle
got-
that
yeah.
in. And,
Yep.
Okay. Well, alrighty. Well, we got that out of the way. So now it's Steve's turn.
That's why I figured play with him face off. Because
Yeah.
I will encourage Josh at this point.
Oh,
Yeah.
oh, there we go. It's an encourage party.
Did you not want to do that Canthus event?
Well, I attacked instead.
Yeah.
Shame.
And
He has no moods. These are all traits.
oh yeah, I'm just looking.
If he's up on top of that giant stone face, can he be attacked or no?
I can
Assuming
be,
he
but he has
can.
to move. 2, 3, 4, 5. So I'll just move there.
Yeah, it's the same race as
Ah.
this.
Alright. Joshy.
Guess I should move.
Did you
Remember,
do
he's
an
going to do
action?
that whole swipe thing again. So
How big is that?
You can do your
4.
headband.
Oh yeah, I
Wide.
can do my
It's
headband. Hold
2,
on.
4,
Hold on, I'm
6.
gonna do my
It's
headband.
like, it's
Wait, hold
2
on a
each
second.
side of him.
Hold on, I'm gonna do my headband.
So depending on what AI card.
Cleave and hook and pull. Cleave, closest threat, field of view, in range, no target guard. Full move towards target. Make a separate attack against each survivor in the highlighted zone. So it's very similar to the first one that you did. 3, 3 plus 3 before damage. Always hits the head location. So that's what cleave does. That seems pretty awful. Hook and pull. Furthest threat in field of view in range. Otherwise, no target guard. Move and attack. 3, 3, 3 again. After damage, move the monster back 2 spaces without turning. Target suffers grab. So they'll end up taking damage for the grab.
2 spaces back.
Right?
We can't get to him if he does that.
He moves to them, attacks
To
them,
the
and then
furthest
moves 2
threat in
spaces back.
field of view. So he'll move as far away as
In
possible.
range
That's still
and
within
field
Oh,
of
I
view.
thought he pulled that person to you.
No.
Okay.
He furthest that whoever he attacks, then he pulls along with them, and he moves 2 spaces back.
Okay.
But at this point, it would be more than likely him
It's
or
in range,
you.
so it's
Yeah.
me.
Well, what's his range?
5.
His movement is 5, yeah.
5 is his movement. But he
6.
starts to
So 6 would be
6.
his range, yeah.
Yeah,
Because
technically.
he has his reach. Yeah.
But yeah, and that's assuming that nothing happens to it. So what
Right.
do we want to do?
What's the first one? What
Closest threat in field of view. It'll end up being Joe, and it'll be a head attack one way or the other.
So he doesn't attack behind him then. Oh yeah, it's right
I'll
in
do
blind
that first.
spot. That's right. Okay.
So what do you think, guys? What should I put on top?
both of them are terrible.
Yeah,
I like the hook one better than cleave. The head damage seems really bad.
Well, if you put hook on top, he'll attack you once and then me once.
Yeah, that's true. Hook and pull. Josh, stay further. Don't stay. Stay further than 6 away, so he doesn't move towards you. Unless, I don't know, you want to get attacked again. Six. Yeah, that would be perfect if you just move straight up 5.
All right,
You can try the Acanthus, right, before you move. Or do you have
He
bone?
can still
No, you
reach
don't have.
Josh here.
That's why I said if you move there, he would be just in range.
Okay.
Should I try to go around and get behind him?
He's kind of, well, he'll stay where he is at the moment. But
The hook thing, he's going to come here if you don't go up there, attack Matt, and then go back to. So he'll be like right here. So he's going to be.
So what should I do?
excuse me.
Where did you say I can move to?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That would be okay there.
Let's see.
You can do the Acanthus first.
I want to see where I can move first.
We can still reach Josh there.
Can you?
Yeah, because he has 5 movements and then reach of 1.
If Josh was here?
Yeah, 1, 3, and 5, and then he can
Oh,
reach him.
yeah, you're right. Okay.
Then he can reach one. Wouldn't that be there?
No,
Well,
Reach
he has
is 2, so it's 2 spaces
So
away.
you go here, pretty much.
Okay, I'll do
Or you
the,
can start going this. Well, if you're in front of him, he can reach you too. So.
I'll do the Canthus. What do I
Okay.
need just to die?
Yep. It's in front of Joe.
5. Find something tasty and consume it. If you do, gain +1 survival. Archive this card. Archive this terrain. Okay, so +1 survival. Which you can't go past 7, so.
Well, it was only a 6, so
There you go.
so I need to go pretty much there.
1, 2, 3.
You can't reach him there.
Yeah, you're good. Okay. That's all of us. You're the monster controller.
Ace attack.
There we go. Survivor and blind spot. No one. Closest threat. Me.
How many die?
3.
3. You need 6+ to hit.
Why is it so much for you?
It's a 3+, and I have 3 evasion altogether. 1 hit.
1.
So roll. I'll probably dodge it.
And?
Should I dodge it while I can?
Probably.
Or save it for a worse fate?
I'd probably
No,
dodge.
because he'll knock me back if I don't dodge it, right? So, dodge. Got to keep my survival. There we go.
All right.
Alright.
Why did you take the 2 dice ahead?
Again.
Yeah, you did.
Alright.
Hook and ball. Furthest threat and field of view in range.
That would be Matt.
How do you figure range? Is range just his movement?
It's where he could get to plus his attack distance.
Yeah.
Okay.
So, if you think of it that way.
Gotcha. So I'll move and attack.
So move him.
I don't know. There, I guess.
Sure. That looks good.
Right?
That's fine.
3 speed, 3 accuracy,
So 3.
5 plus.
3 damage.
No, 6 plus, sorry.
2 hits. Foot and chest.
I'll dodge the chest.
Move the monster back 2 spaces without turning.
Keep that, I'm guessing.
No, he can go. He goes straight
Oh,
back.
back, right? Yeah.
So he can go back another because he can technically be on that type of terrain. And then
Target suffers grab. Grab places a target. Knockdown in front of the monster. Target suffers 1 damage per monster level.
So more damage.
1 more. So roll 1. Waste.
I have to take it because I already dodged this round.
Yep.
It's 3 damage.
No,
It
just
also
1
is
damage. Per monster level, so just 1.
But the other was 3, correct?
Yes,
Yeah.
the other ones were 3. Alrighty then. He would move you that way too?
Yeah, it says in front of the monster.
Oh, okay.
Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm going to move to here because I can't do anything else. And I'll use the headband so we know where we're at before we start things.
Mhm.
So we obviously know cleave.
Yep.
And cleave. So either way, we're getting a cleave, which is closest threat and field of view in range. and then it'll head on to whoever it goes after.
I guess I could start by encouraging Matt to get up so we can go behind him and try to attack him, right?
So I'll get attacked twice.
What's that?
That means I'll get attacked twice.
Well, I'll encourage you either way.
Mhm.
Okay, I'll get that back. Burning through these quickly.
I could have encouraged. I had a ton
or
left.
I could have. I have 7.
I was gonna say, let me encourage because I got 6, and at this point I'm not likely to get attacked for a while. So you're up.
Okay, so who should we have go? Do you want me to go and try to hit him? Do you want to go?
I mean, the one plus about if you do get behind him, it's not an absolute guarantee because depending on what happens, he could move out of where he's at in response to another attack or something. You know what I mean?
Right.
It's so if I don't go behind him, I still only need a 3+. So it's not really even worth me going behind him.
Not to do damage. To do
hit.
damage.
Yeah. To hit.
No, to do damage. To hit, it's still
I'd get a 4+ instead of a 5+.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
So it depends on whether I want to get hit twice, I guess.
Right.
But you and I have the highest evasion.
Right. I figured I'd move up there.
And
I
again,
can move
it's
first
possible
since
you might
have a
not
better
end up
chance to
getting
hit, so I can move first and try to hit him. Since
Sure.
you...
Ooh, wait. I don't want to do that. Because a lot of his attacks are cleave attacks. If you and I are right next to each other, then we're both going to get hit.
Okay.
If he does a hit location that attacks back.
Okay.
It's true. That's why I figured it might be worthwhile you getting
So-
behind him
so
because
I'll
he may
attack
well
first.
move away
1, 2,
in
3,
response to
4,
something
5.
or turn his back. You know, turn to face you.
So I'll attack with the scrap sword.
Okay.
It's on a 4+.
What do you get for those 3 red things?
Deadly.
So it crits on a 9 and a 10.
1 hit.
Okay, so 1 battle pressure gone.
Yep, I'll do King's step.
So he's going to do the thing.
Go ahead and read it since we haven't
You
served
do
him with
it in stat, or you do it
You
all
do
stat?
it. If the survivor is adjacent to the monster, they may king step.
King step. Resist the unspoken pressure of the monster's onslaught. Your body trembles and your mind wavers. You struggle just to stay standing against the pressure projected by the monster. Discard all unresolved hit locations and end your attack and attempt to overcome. We don't have Forbidden Dance, so that's gone.
Yep.
So roll a d10.
Pretty good.
8. You sense a pattern and foresee the monster attempt to trip you. At the last moment, you shift your balance, suffer 1 damage to the legs, gain 1 tempo token.
Nice.
I'll have
And
to
you-
roll on the heavy location.
Wait, 1 damage, not 3.
Yep.
Oh, you were already.
He
on
already
the heavy.
took 3,
Okay,
so.
okay. All right, gotcha. Oh yeah.
So when
Don't
you
forget
roll,
your tempo token because
yep.
that's
So when you
+1.
roll, you add tempo tokens to whatever you're rolling.
Yeah, you plus
What are you
1
trying
for
to
every
get to?
10.
10.
What does it get to
You'd already taken 4 damage already?
3 to the legs.
So he only had 2 armor. So
I thought he had a complete set of rawhide. So and then
Yeah.
2, 3, 4 goes in the dark circle.
he
But
took 3. And then
Oh
4.
no, he's right.
Yeah,
I
you
just
don't.
get
yeah,
knocked
you
down.
just
get
knocked
knocked
down,
Yeah,
yeah.
that's right. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so there we go. That's King step. So that's actually not.
So what does a 10 give you?
The 10 gives you the
you get
the
the
fighting
secret
art.
fighting art.
Yeah.
Yeah.
you get the King Step secret fighting art. It's cool. Like the more you're fighting him, the more you realize his patterns and how he moves and stuff.
Right, which is why you keep getting to do it over and over again, potentially.
Hmm.
It gives you the opportunity to grab something special.
But you're potentially getting hurt the whole entire time.
Absolutely. But either way, you got to hurt him, so it's kind of one of those deals where you...
If you encourage me, can I attack again?
You could surge to attack again.
Can you encourage the same person more than once around?
No, you can only use encourage once.
You can only
Each
use
person
encourage
can
once.
use once, but can you encourage the same person more than once around?
I don't know.
Go ahead. You're
I'm sure
checking.
you can.
Probably can.
All
I
right,
just
I'll
wanna
attack.
double check.
6 plus. 5 plus.
Just because I have a higher chance of getting this at this point.
2 hits.
No, you don't.
Well, I mean,
They come back every time, though.
Yeah.
So should I surge? I mean, if he surges, then he has a chance to do 3 damage to him as well, then. Because he gets 3 dice. Matt does.
what are you doing, King Step?
No, I'm not adjacent.
Ah, right.
So
But now
Oh, you
you're
gonna
gonna
surge into another?
So you can
Yeah,
actually
I'll
do
surge.
damage.
I wish you were
Gosh.
better at that part.
You using your Twilight Sword, Cal?
no, I'm not adjacent. I'm gonna try and get a damage on him first. Let's
Mm-hmm.
do that. Then I'll Twilight Sword him. 1 hit.
Yeah, it doesn't say anything about you can't do it more than once. So.
Regal Collar. If you hit with a dagger, gain +3 strength when attempting to wound this location.
Oh,
Death Blow, which it's not going to be.
Wow.
that would have been amazing.
Well, if you deal the killing blow, you gain the Lantern Halberd rare card. And gain 1+1 permanent accuracy. But okay,
you
so
have 2 of them.
that would have been amazing.
I have 3. Not a great chance to hit. 4, 5. So I need a 7+ to hit.
Because he's a 12.
Yep, he's a 12.
Holy shit.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
I'll encourage you. I haven't
Alright.
went yet, so
What do you need? Go upstairs.
go ahead.
I surge.
Come on, dudes. Let's go upstairs.
I'll attack with my scrap
You wanna
sword.
take some trash and the bottle, please?
No.
Go, bottle.
3 hits.
I should have considered taking Lita. She would have been bad accuracy, but she has 6 strength.
3 hits, and then I gain 4 strength for
She's
the
the one
rest
that's
of
got
the
the
stack.
-3 accuracy. But
What now?
I get 3 hits, and then I also get 4 more strength for the rest of the attack.
okay. So let's see what we got. Regal Van Braces,
That
Isn't
sucks.
accuracy bad though?
Halberd Handle. Huh?
-4 accuracy doesn't mean
It's
you have
-3. It would have been -3. So I would. So yeah, it would have been bad. But the thing is, it would have been +6 strength. So the chances that when I did hit, it would have been crazy.
Well, I can do 2 attacks if I spend 2 survival, but aside from that... So I'll read out loud so people know what we have. We have Halberd Handle. As a reflex, I can spend 2 survival to gain +1 courage and boldly deflect the halberd, or all survivors within 2 spaces of the Kingsmen are knocked down. So that would end my attack.
Anyone didn't drop. Anyone
Regal Van Braces. As a reflex, turn to face the attacker, then without turning, move the monster 2 spaces directly away from the attacker. If the attacker has King Step, they may follow the Kingsman and move 2 spaces forward, otherwise cancel all hits out of range. So that will also cancel my attacks. And Regal Greaves, it looks like the same thing. It is the
That
same
had
thing.
Michigan deposit on it.
Yeah.
Yeah, pretty
Same
much.
thing as Regal Van Braces.
Aldi, though.
So is it worth me going down to 3 survival to attack him twice?
Well, this is a thing where you're spending survival, right?
No. It's not
No,
a
it's
survival
when you,
action.
when you perform a survival action roll.
That's why I wasn't sure.
Probably just
Yeah.
one.
So just do 1 attack.
Probably. I mean,
I can do 2 attacks if I spend 3 or 2 survival. Or I can only do 1 attack.
Wow.
did you have to decide if?
And this one also
Or
knock you
after?
down. Yeah, you have to decide before for sure.
Oh yeah.
What if?
I
You
only need a 2+ to do damage though.
what if you do one of the other ones first?
He'll move away.
Okay, so he moves away. Where does he move?
He'll turn to face Matt. He will attack it first, and then he will move 2 spaces directly away.
So he'll knock Joe over. Regardless of what we choose, it's going to knock Joe over as well. But it's either knocks me and Joe over or just Joe over.
That's fine. It's before his turn, so I'll just get back at the
Have him turn
things.
around.
Okay,
Then
so
he'll
we'll,
be in. Joe
Yep,
will
he
be in
will.
his blind
so we'll
spot.
do Regal Van
Ugh,
Braces,
I'll
so I'll
get
attack you
attacked,
inside.
but whatever.
He's going to get
It's
knocked
fine.
down. Joe's not going to get an opportunity to do that because when he backs up, he's going to bump into Joe and knock him down.
So I have 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 strength. So I need 2 or higher.
Damn.
7, so he takes a damage. As a reflex, turn to face the attacker. Then, without turning, move the monster 2 spaces directly away from the attacker. I don't remember if you take a damage for that. I don't recall.
No.
I would
Okay.
think I was
Because
getting knocked
collide.
down this way, wouldn't I?
No, you could fall to the side.
Oh, okay.
Collide doesn't
we
do
did
That's
that
right.
before I
Yeah,
read
that's
that whole
right.
thing.
That's a better spot anyway.
If the attacker has King Step, they may follow the Kingsman and move 2 spaces forward, otherwise cancel all hits now out of range.
Ooh, we did damage.
I can move. How wide does he swipe? Is it just the 2
Yes.
It's 4, but it's...
No.
for behind him?
Well, no, he'll go and target Matt if... No, he'll be closest threat.
Really depends on where you're at.
So either if you're right behind him, he'll turn around and attack you, or if you're the closest threat, he'll attack you. So
Which
right
I'm
now,
not gonna be either.
well, it depends. You'll be the closest threat there.
For Matt.
No,
Oh,
1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3.
it's a choice.
It's equal choice. It'll be match choice at that point.
So
Attacked. You have full set armor.
Oh, that's as close as you can get anyways, huh?
Correct. Is he gonna come after Matt?
He's gonna come after Matt twice. No, he's gonna come after Josh twice.
I know. Alright. Did Steve go already?
Yeah, I went first because I was the one who
That's
did
right.
the cleave.
Yes. And we got rid of one cleave. Ooh.
Did you didn't pick up the other acanthus that just got discarded?
No, he got +1 survival for it.
Okay.
He ate it.
Yeah, you found something useful, but it didn't
Nom.
actually give him anything specific.
Wait a
Even
second.
with survival.
You can only move 4, so you couldn't even move to that last spot.
+1.
Oh, that's right. Okay.
Evens out.
Alrighty.
You're welcome.
So Matt becomes the monster controller.
And basic attack.
Oval Beach Blonde Ale.
Survivor and blind spot. None. Closest threat. Should be Josh, right?
Nope.
Full move towards target. Make a separate attack for each survivor indicated in the highlighted zone in the order indicated by the arrow. So attack me. I get 1 insanity. That is a 3 speed. Hits on a 6+.
He might come and attack you though, so if Matt gets knocked back, he's not gonna be
2 hits. That's horrible.
You give yourself survival or whatever.
Insanity.
Is it per head or?
Leg, arm.
Oh, I would
I'll dodge the leg.
Yeah, I thought you might dodge the leg. Yeah, yeah.
oh my gosh, we just can't roll 6s. Gosh. It's rough.
You might as well reshuffle that hit location or put those things on top, or how does that work?
It's supposed to be at the beginning of his turn actually, isn't it?
It doesn't say to shuffle all of them, I don't believe.
At the start of the monster's turn, whenever the hit location deck is shuffled, yep, so they just go on top. They'll stay there.
Yeah, at the start of his turn or whenever it's shuffled.
So
I was just making sure.
After damage. Did we do this last time?
Mhm.
Yeah, okay. Bash and knockback 5 in the direction by the arrows. So
Excellent.
bash.
knock back 5.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Bye, Felicia.
He like beats the
He
shit
goes,
out of you.
He cleaves you. All right, ready?
Cleave.
Closest threat in field of view. In range. So
Right.
Josh. So
He can't walk on the spiderweb, can he?
yeah, you can.
They can walk
1,
through anything.
2,
There's
3.
nothing that's considered.
He's gonna stand on you regardless, Joe.
No, it's not. You can go over here.
He's gonna be 1 space away from Josh.
It is. Diagonal.
Oh, right. Yeah, so I'll do 1, 2, 3, 4. Full move towards target. Make a separate attack for each survivor in the highlighted zone in the order indicated. Blah blah blah. So 3 speed.
He's got 2 evasion. 1 evasion.
Two.
2 evasion.
So what
Hits
is
on a
that?
5+.
That'd be
1 hit.
6+.
Okay.
Ooh, you can dodge it. No, because it's a
One.
3+. Only.
Before damage, Headhunter always hits the head location.
Oh,
So
It's
3
gonna hit
damage
you in
to
the head unless you dodge.
Dodge. 'Cause
That seems like a
they'll
good
break
idea.
That.
yeah. Well, it won't break it unless you do a severe injury, but yeah. Might as well dodge it.
Dodge.
And I stand back up because I was knocked down before his phase.
Yay.
Yes.
All right. We're going to win now, guys.
We are.
Should I go first so that I can see if I can lower his stuff or not? With
Can
the
you shoot
quiet
him,
arrow?
or is that an obstacle? That's an obstacle, so you can't shoot
Oh,
over
yeah, I
it,
can't
right?
do that,
I
yeah.
would use your action to climb on top of it.
Yeah, I
Oh,
prob-
it takes an action, right?
Yeah,
Oh.
no.
Is Steve technically on this entire space then?
no,
No,
it's
it's
all
still-
4. It's still
yeah.
4 spaces.
Save
It just gives you
Okay.
several
I
bonuses.
just want to make sure you weren't
6
adjacent to
spaces.
him then.
So
Cool.
that'd be my movement. I think I could surge. I could also encourage him since I still have 5
What
left
would-
and I still have
what
not
would
done.
Surge do for you?
Surge, I could. Well, the only reason why I would surge would be to look at this again.
We know it's cleave.
Mm-mm.
No, we've moved
You-
2
you
cleaves.
moved a cleave.
You
Oh.
killed a cleave and another one. So now these are 2 fresh that we don't know what they are necessarily. So I could do that, or I could encourage, or I could do both technically.
Right.
I'll encourage you. I'll go ahead and
Let's
do
start
that.
there. Yeah, you can always surge later, and I don't know if we. Well, I guess I could attack, or Josh, do you want to move out of the way first, or what do you want to do? Do you want to attack and
Well, I
move with the
want-
lantern halberd?
Well, I wanted to get behind him, but that means you would have to move first, so you might as well just attack.
Right.
I mean, I guess I could go here and attack.
But then you don't get the bonus.
Yeah, it's not technically.
You might as well
it
attack
is
where you're
blind.
at then if you're going to attack from there. It's still a 4+ no matter. Well, it's.
I would say Joe should attack first since you're already in his blind spot.
Okay. I'll do my first attack. It's 5, 4+ to hit. 1 hit. And I can do the king step now, right?
You could,
4+.
or if you want to.
6. I have 1 accuracy, so it's 5, and I'm behind him, so it's 4.
Yeah, you could do that. It's up to you if you want to do the king step,
I
or
don't
if you're
want
gonna
to. I don't think
if you're gonna
it's worth it.
surge and do the other
Yeah,
thing.
I'll surge. So let me see if I get keep my survival. Woohoo!
You do.
Yay.
2 hits. All right. So
hits.
now it's open for Josh.
Right now, you could do the king step now, and it might make a difference. I don't know whether or not it's worth it for you, but it might be worth it now because you'd be doing it after you really can't do anything else with your turn.
Are tempo tokens good for anything else?
Tempo tokens, as far as I know, are literally only to get the King Step Secret Fighting Art.
Is it a good secret fighting art?
Do you want me to tell you what it does?
No. Do I want to risk taking damage? Yeah, I got all my armor. Let's do it.
I mean, think thematically of what we're doing,
Hmm.
and then it'll probably tell you what it does.
Oh, right. Yeah, I'll roll on it. King step me.
I don't.
Okay.
Brah. As long as hopefully it doesn't hurt anyone else.
Well, the more you fight him, and the more you realize his steps, the easier it is to get it.
So it makes it easier to hit him from behind, maybe?
It probably lets you move after attacking or something like that, so you can like go in, attack, and back up or something like that. My guess. Not sure if that's right or not, but my guess.
Doesn't it have fucking bookmarks?
It's in alphabetical order.
Mhm. Okay, go ahead.
6,
6.
Break a leg.
probably.
Just as you start to follow the monster's subtle movements, the tip of the king's man's foot hooks your ankle. You're knocked down, gain 1 tempo token.
That's better than damage.
Why do you have to be knocked down right there, though?
That sucks. Yep, that does suck. Well, the halberd's a 4 to hit. Still.
Yeah. I think I'm gonna go here. Since it has reach.
Can I make a suggestion?
Yeah, sure.
I wouldn't do that because then he's going to attack both of you.
Because his hit locations have like cleave and stuff like that, so he might attack us both.
And it doesn't help you at all to move there.
Right.
Is that here? Here?
No, you're at the corner. You could attack him where you were.
Yeah.
Sure.
Then you could back. Well, the halberd lets you back away, but
Let's attack him.
Okay.
you can get way out of dodge afterwards if you want. You can move 2 and then
Yeah.
move 5 more.
What's your number?
4.
1 hit.
Regal Gauntlet. If you hit with a dagger, you're not, so it doesn't matter.
7, 8, 9, 10.
Okay.
So 2+ damage.
Damage. Okay. Attacker gains 1 survival.
Nice. That's good.
The Kingsman staggers and gains -2 toughness until the start of the monster's next turn. So he gets -2 toughness.
Ah.
To make him easier to hit? Or...
Easier to hurt. So instead of it being a huge number, it's just a big number.
Should I surge again?
I would. You got 6 survival.
Yeah.
Might as well surge, man.
Just remember -2 toughness.
He's the only one left with an attack, so this will be the end of
Surge.
it. Oh, can you get? You can't. Oh, yeah, bone darts, don't you? But that's the obstacle.
Surge.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, yeah.
Fall.
4.
2 hits.
2.
This one's gone, right?
Yep, I got it. Okay. Halberd Spear. That must be your first strike.
Yep.
So, there you go. Halberd Spear.
Get a critical wound.
10?
Well, hold on. Are you wearing any heavy gear?
I don't think so.
Heavy boots.
Heavy boots.
If the attacker is wearing any heavy gear, they suddenly feel their knees buckle and are knocked down. Return any discarded battle pressure cards to the top of the hit location deck.
So
I can't even attack.
Nope.
and you're knocked down, so you can't move.
Awesome.
You're not a threat. That means Steve's a threat now.
Awesome.
That's surprising. Okay.
All right.
I love it. He's just so fucking intimidating if you're wearing heavy shit. So I can go, but I don't know.
Stupid heavy white line boots.
Yeah.
Steve, do you want your... I was going to say, do you want your survival back? Because I can't attack or really do anything. I can look at the AI cards, I guess.
No,
You can move.
that's fine. I mean, I can do that too, but you could do it.
Yeah, you might as well move and look at the AI cards, man. Because they're not cleave anymore, that's for sure.
Cleave and cleave.
Hopefully not.
Spear and King's Grace.
King's Grace. Pick target all threats in zone of death, which is 2 away from it in every direction.
That's bad.
In the order of the monster controller's choice, attack each target in the zone of death. Survivors with King Step may ignore this attack. If the monster does not attack any survivors, guard. So he's going to attack...
All of us.
Well, not Steve. He wouldn't attack Steve. Or me.
Oh, that's not true, because he's going to move and attack Steve first.
So
Most
he
like-
wouldn't attack you.
Yes. So he's going to attack the 2 people we don't
or
want him
spear.
to attack.
Closest threat in field of view in range, which is Steve. Full move towards target. Make a separate attack for each zone in the highlighted zone. So basically, he just stabs forward, and then 3/3/3 after damage is -1 movement token.
Do that.
Yeah,
That's
so
the
I guess
better
spear on
choice
top.
because even if he comes at me, it's fine. It's
You're going to get attacked either way.
yeah,
so,
yeah. It's not going to make a huge difference. So.
All right, so Steve becomes the monster controller.
Yar.
Yeah, I was trying to see if there's anything else, but yeah, that's fine. So, all right. So
Basic attack first.
yeah. So
So technically, I'm in his blind spot, so he would attack me.
So it's a threat, doesn't it?
Nope, survivor in blind spot. Technically, I'm there.
yeah, survivor and blind.
That's good. So
yeah.
Steve's not going to get attacked twice. That's
Yeah.
He's going to attack
We'll
you
see how
twice.
that goes.
what's that?
He's going to attack you twice.
No, next one is threat, wasn't it?
Well, he turns.
And he's gonna knock. He's gonna
We'll
knock
see.
me away too.
We'll see.
So
He turns.
Yeah, he's
So
going
It
to
says
go.
he turns.
it's 3+, right? So it'd be
6 plus.
6+. Yep. 1 hit. How about I just dodge it? I don't even want to mess with that.
Waste.
I might as well just keep everything, right? If I can.
I would take it now so you can dodge something more critical later.
That's true, yeah. Because I might not get
Personally.
hit in the waist again.
That on the other side of it, he might roll the get lucky and lose no survival because he still has the
Oh, by
ability.
dodging
to,
it.
Yeah, by
Yeah.
Your call,
dodging.
Joe.
I want to try and dodge it.
Okay.
Good point, though, Steve. That's true.
I mean, I just
Yep.
Technically,
Not the way Joe rolls.
technically
If
one,
he'd used
one
black
survival,
dice, he'd probably be fine.
one survival
but,
could still be infinite survival when you have.
Okay. Okay.
Quarter of the night. 1 survival could still be infinite survival.
Does he get knocked back?
No.
No,
'Cause I
because he
dodged
dodged
it.
it.
Oh,
Then
nice.
something happens to him. All right. So then Spirit. Closest threat in field of view in range. So that's going to be me. Yep. So I gain an insanity for attacking me.
Yes.
Do that right quick.
What ability do you have to use to step up on that stupid thing?
Just an action. That doesn't really benefit you, though.
Oh, this one. Gotcha.
Oh, right. If you get behind him, you mean?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't
Can
know
I
if that's
attack
worth
him
it.
then?
Oh, he moves, right?
I would assume you can. You have
yeah.
a halberd, right? He would just move 1. He never moves adjacent, so.
Yep.
He's still not adjacent. That's 3 spaces
Technically,
long.
Right there.
Yep.
He would be 2 away from you because he has reach.
Right.
It's
Oh,
three.
I no,
It's-
yeah.
so
No, I
he's-
know.
yeah.
It looked like it was.
Yeah,
it looked
more.
like it was still slightly farther. That's all.
So he's half on, half off.
Yeah.
Have fun.
Half off.
The
It's
King's
the
Men.
halfer.
The King's Men.
1, 2. So just 2. 2 hits. Waist and chest.
What is
I
it,
got
3
it.
damage?
Is it
or-
3 damage?
That's bad.
So,
I would dodge one of those.
I would take waist over chest, probably. I don't know which
Because
one's
chest
worse.
is more common.
yeah.
Chest is 2 of the 6.
Oh,
yeah,
yeah.
so 2.
So you're just knocked down, though, right? Because you had 1 armor, so you don't get a
Right.
critical wound.
yeah,
Yeah.
right.
And then he gets -1 movement token.
Why?
Because after damage.
After damages, I get -1 movement.
But you're not knocked back or anything, so that's
no,
good.
no, that's
So we
yeah.
can encourage you, and you can shoot him with your
So
bow. and
I
make-
stand up
yeah.
and Joe stands up?
Well, that was just... Okay, yeah, that
Yeah.
was... It was a... okay.
Yeah,
Mhm.
that was his, yeah.
Do you want me to move in and then move out?
Sure. That's your
Or
game,
do you,
man.
or does somebody want to encourage me and I can try the Goliath arrow to lower his
That would
His
make
evasion?
sense.
to hit.
Won't it just remove one of those?
No, it gives a -1.
If you hit monster, gains
Accuracy.
-1 evasion token.
So it makes this a 3.
Gotcha.
So it makes it way easier for us to hit him.
Gotcha.
I have
So-
4.
I'll encourage him.
Okay.
Hey, Steve!
Alright.
Chi-Chi!
Steve, wake up! Kiki.
Chi-Chi in your purple pants!
Come on, Kiki, get up and
Josh keeps stealing all of my dice.
come on, Kiki. How many do you get? Just one?
Just one. Alright, so, say 6 plus.
Oh boy. Wait a second. Wait a second.
That's what I was
It
wondering.
doesn't matter. You just have to get a hit. You
It's
don't
just
have
a
to
hit.
get in.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm so sorry. I wanted to make sure before we did it that
By the way, that was an 8.
it was Nate. Okay.
It was, to be
I know
honest.
it was.
You saw it also.
I know. It was. I'm so
That's
sorry.
why I pointed to that also.
I'm
was
so
like,
sorry, Steve. I just thought about that. Yeah, I didn't think that's what you were pointing at. I
Yes.
didn't even think about what you were.
Well, I don't know if it actually would because it says the hit is canceled.
Yeah, the hit is canceled. Not
So it says if you, and this says if you actually hit. So if that cancels the hit, then it may not actually take effect.
Agreed.
yeah.
Okay, then yeah.
I
So-
would think.
so
I mean,
you
I
should-
think that
so you
kind of makes sense in the way it
so you-
literally says the it's
So you
canceled.
should wait.
Yeah.
Probably. Yeah.
Okay.
Try and let us take it off.
That was not even a roll. That
No, I
was-
know.
Oh,
I'm just-
Is this our extra gear?
You want me to go
One.
first because you have a better chance to do damage? But I can't. Well, I can't move out of the way though.
You have a spear. Use your spear.
Yeah,
I
you
know,
can
I'm
hit
just-
him from here.
I wanted to try and move in so I had a better chance to hit.
Oh, touche.
Know what I mean, Burn?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
What do you have? You have 4, so it would be a 3 if you get behind him.
I really don't
It's
need
a
to
5
get.
if I get behind him.
I really don't need to get behind him. I was just gonna.
I mean, I can throw bone darts at him. And it's
I was just
6
gonna move in
plus.
the single and then move away too.
You want me to throw bone darts first?
Sure.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Ah.
So
Yeah, duck.
2 because I have +1 speed.
Kitties jump actually.
And I have
Jump over the bone darts.
Yeah, and you do the splits when you're doing it.
Oh
Midair.
yes, I do.
well,
That I do.
7 plus. Right?
You know that's exactly what would happen.
I know.
And the tail like curls and it goes through the tail,
Oh.
like because the tail makes like a little U.
One hit.
One hit. All right.
Okay.
Surge.
No,
What?
that's not worth surging.
Probably not.
So you don't care if you're, because I would prefer to move in and
That
try to
doesn't
hit
matter
him
to
there.
me, man.
It makes me the target again too, which is good because I have a lot of armor
There you
still.
go.
All right. 4 plus. I'll go and surge. Okay, that's fine.
Joe, could you suck a little less, please?
Definitely not.
You should be using those black dice.
4 plus.
This one's alright.
There you go.
There we go. I'll do the thing again.
King step.
Yes. King step.
So you
Go ahead.
add 1 because you have battle tempo.
Yes.
Go ahead.
You just need a 10.
Or 9. Boom, baby!
Nice.
King step.
Pull it out. So he rolls a 10. I guess read the story.
You grasp the pattern behind the monster's fine movements, a rhythm that lets you control the pace of the fight.
Can you
You have
get rid of
overcome
this
the
one?
battle pressure and learned something valuable. Gain the King Step secret fighting art.
Yeah,
So it's under
absolutely.
secret fighting.
Oh,
You're in the secret
So you
one.
can
I'm
have
in the
3 of them. Nice.
Yes, you can.
There you go, Joe.
So the secret fighting art lets you take off battle pressure automatically. You can ignore them.
Or what does battle pressure?
That's this thing keeps getting in the way.
Oh, you
so
could
so
just
if Joe
remove
gets 2 hits, he can just take off and he can ignore the first 2 battle pressures and go to the AI.
Oh, he
charge.
just ignores them.
King step secret fighting art. Whenever you attack, you may discard any number of battle pressure hit locations drawn and draw an equal number of new hit locations. Whenever you attack after drawing hit location but before rolling to wound, you may choose 1 hit location and discard
You
it to
put
draw
them
a
back
new
on
hit
top.
location. Traps will
Wow.
Yeah.
Did you catch that? That's super cool.
Do you put them back on top?
No, you just discard him.
And that's just not against the Kingsman, that part isn't. That's just in general.
What do? You draw an extra.
Whenever you attack, after drawing hit locations, but before rolling to wound, you may choose one hit location drawn, discard it, and draw a new hit location.
So even if it's a trap?
No, traps cancel that effect.
Right. But
It's
outside
still
of that,
bad.
though, oh, I can't hurt this part, or oh, this is a terrible reversal. You know, at least I might be able to get to something. Or like where you had
Yep.
everything was a reflex. Maybe you'd have gotten anything
Okay.
else. That would have been
Do I attack? Do I just attack where I'm at?
I don't think he can do more than that. So,
I guess I'll just...
by the way, you did. Oh, you didn't roll on the severe thing, did you? No, it doesn't
No,
matter.
I didn't, because I didn't take the damage. I dodged.
I'll attack on it. Force.
Did Josh roll on the severe thing?
Why would I need to?
I thought you did early.
did.
Yeah, he took a bleed.
Yeah, he
And-
should have used his acanthus. The acanthus says that you're supposed to use that instead
Yep. So
and
minus,
not take it. Well, you can't. I don't think you can do it.
all he
The
did
next
was,
one will end up being the same thing because it's. You may as well use it in the next one because at this point now you're jumping back.
right,
Yeah.
I mean, all it would be is I would get a movement.
right.
And lose your bleed token.
Yeah,
And
it
those
would
are
have made a huge difference though, because you would have had 5-6 movement several times now. So you would have actually gotten in range faster and whatever else.
Okay.
But at this point, you know,
Yeah,
use it on
so-
the next one is what I'm getting at.
So when you say first, you're ignoring it. Oh, so you wouldn't even take these.
You don't
just
do
say,
anything. Yeah.
oh, okay. So I missed. So I'm gonna, because I rolled 2 2s like an idiot. So I guess I'll search.
Joeing it up.
That's right. What they call it. Hole in the Joe. One hit. Huzzah, Josh hit him.
Where's that other black die at? That one's better.
Regal breastplate. So it's going to be a reflex. He's going to turn to face the attacker, blah, 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 and then move back a couple spaces.
So would I be able to move after I hit him?
Yeah.
yeah, because
that's
you haven't
the
made
thing,
your
right?
move.
Mhm.
Right?
After attacking, if standing, you may move up to 2 spaces directly away from the monster.
Away, though, not towards.
Right.
Or when I want to move away?
What? But you can't. You not until after you've done that. You have to finish this, and then you can choose to move away.
Gotcha.
So what do you need to hurt him 2 or better?
Yeah, 10.
That's crit, but that doesn't change anything unless you have something else because there's no crit on it.
Oh,
Yeah.
crits don't cancel reflexes just in general?
No,
No,
unless the
that's
card
something else.
says it does. It doesn't. So turn to face the attacker. So yep, and then move 2 spaces directly away. So 1, 2. Yep. And that's it.
It's so hard to get to now.
There's one spot. And he's going to move out here. Steve's going to shoot him in the face anyway, so.
Should I move? 1?
Where?
You could away. He could move away. Well, you could do your. You didn't use your movement, so you could actually move if you
Yeah,
wanted to.
you have 7 movements,
Yeah, you-
technically.
Well, as long as he moves away.
For the first 2.
Yeah.
And then he can
Would
do
this
whatever
be
you want with
away?
him.
And then go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5?
I believe away is technically directly
opposite
away
direction.
if you can help it.
Would that be better? Or would that put me closer to him to be attacked?
Well, you are here. You're blocking line of sight, so he can't actually see you from that spot. Given I think the
Okay,
angle of the
I'll go
corner,
there.
but he definitely can't see you there. Okay. So I'm the only one who has not attacked. Is that it at this
Correct.
point?
Correct.
Okay.
So now...
So now I will try. Could I have 1, please?
Yeah, that one's pretty good. I think I was
Josh.
there.
He'll figure that out somewhere. I don't think it was, but that's fine. All right. So
Oh, there's 2 in between, so it should be here. And then, is that 3?
Yeah,
That's
I think
2, so
we're-
it's
I
up
think
1
we're
more.
good.
It should be here.
No, because
Look at the big center one. 2 and 2, so it should be here.
okay.
all right.
I was looking at your character. You're right.
All right.
You're right.
You're right.
You're right.
6, 6,
Which
6,
part where you
6,
fuck it
6,
up?
6, 6, 6, 6,
Yeah.
6, 6, 6, 6, 6,
Pretty much.
You're right, old chart.
7.
Hey!
Got him. He gets -1 accuracy.
Got him.
Or evasion. -1 evasion.
Got him.
What'd you playing?
And
Wow thing.
What does
God,
it
you
do?
gotta.
You're sending your followers out on
How do you get
missions.
followers and all that? I haven't done any of that.
evasion.
You have to be like 1 time-ish to get them.
I'm just gonna update my character to be 110.
Alright.
That's so lazy.
That's 20 levels.
It's not that much. It's pretty. It's really easy to level right now too.
Regal Knees. First strike. If the attacker is wearing heavy armor,
You're barely wearing any. Wait, oh, look at the lion headdress.
it's
Okay.
item flammable. It's not considered heavy. I'm just double checking. I'm not. Okay.
Is the bow heavy? That's not armor. Never mind.
Yeah, I know. Oh, it's
Block
cumbersome, but not heavy.
Roger that.
Right. All right. So 6, 7, 8. So 8.
Better Josh.
Even though that doesn't get done yet.
Woo!
Got him.
Got him.
There's one more. It's a shame. I would have loved to have
Crit.
crit. Yeah, because he could actually have been crit there. Broken knee.
Oh man.
Yep, would have been nice.
Oh.
So.
Say love you.
All right. And it doesn't make any sense for me to surge. Well, I could surge and rearrange his.
Yeah.
Or not. You don't really surge. I could spend the one thing to see what his AI cards are.
I don't know.
How much health does he have left total? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Quite a few.
We've only done 4.
So 8, 9 total still left.
Wait. Did he have 10, 11 or
12 is
13?
what he should have been.
Yeah, it was. Yeah.
Yeah,
13
12. Then
altogether,
13
yeah.
with the other. Yeah.
I win.
Yeah. At this point, I guess I'm gonna wait. So
we are all getting low on survival.
Well, he's gonna give us some here. Don't worry. Full move towards target. Oh, survivor in blind spot. Nope. Closest threat. That would be I. And then he'll do a 3, 3, 3. So I get into insanity.
Yay.
Yeah, insanity. And I need a 6+ to hit me.
Zero of that.
Of course.
And those brown die.
That's a foot and a chest. I'll dodge the chest and
Are
take
you
the foot.
targeting yourself?
Yep,
You
I
already
already
gave yourself
Yeah, I
insanity.
Doug.
And I dodge the chest, so I roll to see if I can keep that.
Man, I'm really tired today.
Son of a... Done my last survival.
Maybe you shouldn't be keeping that. Pull that set.
And
I think it's worked for you once.
now hit. Well, first I go like this. 1, 2, 3. Wait, what's here, right?
Mhm.
2, 3, 4, 5. So you guys are knocked down.
Of course.
Josh gets knocked here, knocked here, knocked here. Now he attacks Steve.
wait. You ran into impassable terrain. I don't know that you can get knocked onto the terrain if it's
Yeah,
impassable.
you stop.
Okay.
Yeah, I think you stop at the edge of the terrain.
Okay.
And
Oh,
then
thank
there's
you.
another
You
thing
might
about
actually
collision
take
with
damage.
impassable. Yeah, I think collision with impassable causes that. But I'm going to double check right now.
I want to warm up my attack against Steve.
Warm up my attack against Steve. Is Steve within range?
Yeah,
Holy crap.
he goes right here. Yeah, because he's on this space, so he goes to both sides of him. Right? Yeah, 2 to the left, 2 to the right.
So it's 6 total.
Yeah,
What does he do? Oh, because he's technically here. So
Yeah.
1,
2.
2.
Steve's 2 over.
What? Wouldn't it be here? Oh, it does 2 over.
Yeah,
Oh,
it's 2
wow. Then he's gonna run into
Wait,
me.
is there anything like if you have King Step, ignore this?
Is
Yeah,
he gonna be swiped into me then?
Oh yeah.
You don't take any damage. You just stopped at the
Okay.
base of the terrain.
Alright, Steve, you ready to get swiped now?
Yeah, please do.
Swiper, no swiping.
Just miss all of them.
That sucks. The first time he gets on top of it, he gets fucking
I know.
swiped to the
Well,
side.
maybe he'll miss. How many evasion you got? 1.
2 extra, so
2 extra. Okay.
What's the
5
normal?
plus then.
3?
1. 2 hits. Yep.
Stun or both?
waist and chest again. Seems odd that would happen like that.
Good stuff. Good times.
All right. Well, I'm gonna dodge the waist one, and I will take the chest one because it doesn't actually kill me. It just knocks me down.
Bye, Felicia.
Ooh.
Now you draw an AI card. Coup de grace.
Oh god.
All survivors are doomed. Target a random knockdown survivor in range. That's me or Josh.
Isn't this? I think I remember what
This
this
is target a random survivor. Oh, knockdown survivor in range.
Mhm.
Yeah. So you got it. So roll percentage.
Well, you could choose me or you.
No, it's just random.
I love this.
It literally says random. You don't get the choice.
1 to 50, 1 to 50, 51 to 100.
Great.
90?
90?
No, 90, yeah,
Yep.
90.
So on you.
All right, Josh.
Great.
Full move towards target. Okay, right there. Target suffers 1 severe head injury. Oh my god, you are so dead.
Nope.
With -5 to the roll result.
Oh my god.
No, he should be able to do that.
When you gain +2 survival. Oh yeah, you got much for that. When
When
you
you
suffer
suffer
a
a
severe
severe
injury,
injury.
ignore and archive this card.
That's exactly right. Yep.
Okay.
Is that? Can you read that again, just to be?
Target suffers 1 severe head injury.
And when
When
you
you suffer a severe head injury.
God.
We should have
You're welcome for
Thank
remembering,
you.
and you're welcome for me not pushing you to get
-5.
it.
You have to roll a 10 or you die.
Yeah.
Because
What?
a 1 to 4 is death.
Yeah, 1 to 4 is death on a head injury.
So what would you have to roll?
A 10.
10 to survive.
To survive it.
Well, here you go.
Wow. That's, yeah.
Well, that's exciting.
Good thing that was there.
Good thing that happened.
That's a basic card too.
Yeah. Yeah, super basic card, but you know,
Super
it is what it
amazing
is.
card.
Yeah.
Screw
You
you,
get another one if
Kingsman.
somebody grabs one. Okay, so that is all of that. So who's going to do what since you're the only person standing?
Yeah.
Joe's the only one that is really going to do damage to him reasonably.
Well, if Joe gets in there, he can.
Yeah, especially
Stand
with the
me
king
up.
step.
You go first.
I probably won't use my last survival to stand you up. I'm sorry, Josh.
Oh, I didn't realize you had one.
If you attack him, I can also attack him. Well,
Possibly.
yeah.
Well,
Because the thing is, you only discard as many as you do hits.
Yeah.
So if you do 2, he still has 1.
yeah.
But we'll encourage Joe.
Bilbo.
Oh yeah.
Bilbo the second.
How much damage does he still have?
I can get behind
Ton.
it, too.
Yeah, go
You want me to go?
Yep.
Hey!
Better do some damage.
3, 6, 5, 4 plus. 2 hits. So I'll discard 2 of those and draw 2 hit locations.
Wait, so does it skip the next one, or do you just draw that one?
Whenever you attack, you may discard any number of battle pressure hit locations drawn and draw an equal number of new hit locations.
Okay, so you still draw
Yep,
that third
and then
one,
one
and then
normal.
one hit location.
And then just one?
Yeah.
Okay.
But he can switch it out, can't he?
He already did.
No, this is a separate. There's a separate thing.
Oh,
'Cause
yeah,
one
yeah,
part's
you can do
one
that
thing,
part,
and then
yep.
So Regal Sheath, Reflex. Return any discarded battle pressure cards to the top of the hit location
2
deck.
different one.
Perform basic action. Target the attacker. You could make him lose his sword. It is a lost sword, persistent injury if you crit him, but I don't know which would affect some things.
Or I could discard that and draw another one.
You could.
Yeah, let's do that. So that way I'm not putting the battle pressures back on top.
Okay.
Doom!
Regal Faceplate.
Oh, they were much better.
This is not with a dagger. Wound. The Kingsman fights dirty, spewing acid in the attacker's eyes. If the attacker's within 2 spaces of the Kingsman, they gain -2 accuracy.
Perfect.
That should work well. Just crit him. That
That's
makes
on
it
a
easier.
wound, right?
Yep, just crit him.
Sure.
You can do it, Joe.
Wow,
So
so
That's
close.
a hit.
Yep.
For sure.
Okay,
That is a
so it does that, and he gains 2. You gain 2
But you're in his
negative
blind spot.
accuracy. Doesn't matter. It just says if within 2 spaces of the king's man. It doesn't matter. It doesn't say where. They gain
All?
-2 accuracy. It says if the attacker
attacker.
is within 2 spaces of the king's man, they gain -2 accuracy tokens.
Perfect. Well, there goes using the Twilight Sword to hit.
You don't want to roll a 11?
Crap, what did I roll on my dice? I forgot he has -1 evasion as well.
What to hit?
Yeah.
You got 2 hits. You got both of them.
You definitely have you because what is your
No,
what
I
was
only
your
had 1 hit. Oh, no, that's right. We had to discard 1. Never mind. Okay.
That sucks.
Should I surge with my last survival and try to hit him again and do damage?
I would keep your survival to maybe not die.
probably would be a good idea.
Okay.
I feel like that's a gooder idea.
I don't have reach, which kind of sucks, but that's okay.
Take this. Ah.
Or do I? No, because I can take damage from this.
We could find population.
You might as well attack and do damage to him.
Yeah, while we have the chance.
Potentially. I will attack with bone darts.
Yeah, I guess we really don't want this guy to die now.
It's on a
because he has
7 plus, a 6 plus because of the minus evasion. So 1 hit, 1 perfect hit, which doesn't matter for the bone darts.
Regal Sabatons. If you hit with the dagger, you didn't.
Nope.
So,
Man, dagger's really good against him.
yep.
Steve's got a dagger.
Yep. Haven't been able to do anything with it.
Right.
5, 6,
Pretty much gotten knocked down
7, 8,
or
9.
tried to shoot him once.
Hey, you did shoot him once.
I know.
And did
So
well.
3 plus.
I felt good about it.
Yeah. Crit!
That's crit, but that doesn't
Doesn't
change
matter.
anything. Yeah.
Well,
Second
it cancel-
time-
Oh, it doesn't cancel?
No, it
Second
doesn't.
time a crit is rolled and nothing is. been able
Gain
to-
1 survival.
Oh, yeah.
That really sucks.
He staggers
Crit
and
game,
gains
that is
-2 toughness until the start of the next monster's turn. So you gain that -2 toughness again, but
Too bad we don't have dash. But I am going to surge for sure.
okay, so he's -2 toughness.
You could always encourage me.
I already encouraged someone.
Oh, crap. I
So
could
I lose
encourage,
it.
I guess. That's my last in survival.
So I go back down to 3.
That's a hard one. Because how much damage does he have left?
It's on
A
a
lot.
6 plus.
But he has -2 toughness. I'm not worried about toughness.
Woo!
Right?
2 hits?
2 hits.
No. Not with the lantern helper.
Regal Helm. That would have been good.
No, it's going to be a trap.
Nope, Regal Plume, impervious.
Yeah, it doesn't really matter. We'll do Regal Helm first.
Okay.
3 plus.
Actually, a 2 plus. Because you said -2 toughness for this, so unless you didn't count that.
Nope, I did not.
For the other one that already came through.
Boom.
So
Boom.
damage.
That's 1.
Attacker gains
You
plus
gain
1
another
survival.
survival, and he's actually -2 more toughness.
Holy cow.
But that doesn't change anything because it's the Regal Plume, so he's going to easily
No, he's
reduce it.
Unless he
4,
crits,
so he's
right?
-4
Something might
toughness.
happen when he crits. So just either
it
crit or
does.
nothing, right?
It does.
Is this the one that does bad stuff if you crit?
It is.
Yeah.
The destroyed plume drifts to the ground. The king's man is outraged by the insult. He gains +1 damage token. in
You
case he
son of a
wasn't-
bitch!
Yeah, in case he wasn't already tough and shitty enough. Yes. So that would be where that is.
We
So,
actually have a kind of decent chance here.
well, see that, and that becomes: does he now use his encouragement to get him up and get him attacks? Because he's at -4 toughness.
Because
now,
Josh could
and
surge
-4
too. He could
evasion.
attack from. Well, he can move.
The -2 toughness doesn't help Josh.
No, it doesn't change a
But,
lot for him.
but this
but
is off, but there's a
There's a
trap,
trap.
as
Yeah.
well coming.
Yeah.
So.
There's definitely a trap coming.
oh yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it may be worth it to just hold on to things.
And the trap is going to
'Cause
be
you-
bad
'cause
because
you
it
and I
affects
will-
everyone.
Yeah, you're right.
The only and he's not gonna attack survive. He's gonna attack survivor and blind spot with
Yeah.
the basic action. So he's not actually gonna attack you, and so that
Yeah.
actually is a
Let's
decent.
just not worry about it, I guess.
Yep, that's probably a good idea because maybe we can.
Unless Coup de Grace is on, becomes on top.
No, coup de grace,
Yeah.
yeah, that would be bad, but I don't know that it makes much difference at this point. I don't know that we can change much about that.
Maybe he'll knock me down and he'll roll me, and I have my Dreadacanthus still. So
That's true.
Hopefully.
I mean, how many AI cards are there left?
There's a few,
Not many,
4.
I guess, huh?
2, 3, 4. So we're
Wow,
5 hits
he's on
away
to
from
5
killing
hit
him.
points. Holy cow!
Oh,
Yeah.
we can beat him.
Wow.
Yeah.
We've already done. That's pretty good.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm impressed.
I am too. We have less
You-
people, but they're
To be honest, between you two, you've done a ton of damage. Mostly to us,
Yeah.
some to
You know
the
what
monster,
Josh could
but you know, a
do if
lot.
we get him up is try to hit with the axe. Well, it's the same thing though.
yeah. Wait,
Unless he gets a 10.
Yeah, if
It
I get a
doesn't-
like
perfect
we
hit.
don't have nearly as many people as my other campaign, but our people are way better.
Mm.
Like the fact that she has fucking +6 strength because of everything is
Yeah,
insane.
that's crazy.
Oh, I started a Sunstalker campaign, by the way.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. It was insanely different. You must choose survival of the fittest.
Oh,
That you must.
that's cool.
And then it goes way off the rails from there. But then you also have a big difference in how you roll dice because there's a whole different intimacy table in the Sunstalker
Nice.
book. So yeah,
Oh, so it's like a totally different.
Yeah, it's a
game.
different
it's a different campaign. There's still a lot of the same things, but the Sunstalker takes the
I think
place of.
there's what
the
4
Watcher.
campaigns.
You also
total?
have no nemesis. Okay, if you have a TPK, you lose.
Yeah.
You lose the campaign.
Hmm.
But you don't have your first nemesis until level 20 or 21,
Oh.
and then you have 5 in a row.
Woo!
So if you lose any of those, the campaign's done. It's like,
Wow.
what kind of crazy stuff is this?
Are we gonna just?
I think we
Yeah.
may just go
Yeah.
on with it. Okay. Yep.
Basic
So-
action first, so he turns and attacks me. 3 dice, 5 plus.
Shit,
Does
he's
he-
gonna hit me now.
Does he move away?
Yep, he is gonna hit you. He'll actually attack Matt first. No, he will not. He stays exactly where he's at. One. Yeah, he does move away.
Yep.
Yeah, he wants to
Okay.
be 1 away.
Okay.
So Matt first.
How many dice? 3.
6 plus.
Oh, wait, doesn't he go left to right? Isn't it the
Yeah, his left.
Oh,
So
his left.
two.
Yeah.
2 hits.
Yep.
Could you roll again, please?
Head and chest.
He's doing 3 damage, right?
Should have given me those 2.
Do I take? Well, remember you knock down. Oh no, if I take body, I won't be knocked down.
You're gonna be knocked down anyways because he does knockback and bash.
So should I dodge? I have 2 armor and head and 2 armor and body.
Dodge the head.
I guess I should. Well, no, the body's more common though.
Right.
The head
Sure,
will
but
make it
the
heavy.
head is a worse injury, is the problem.
True.
Do you have
Yes.
you
You know,
used your
So,
reroll?
so I'll dodge head.
You have.
I think we all have.
Bilbo has not apparently.
Okay.
And
I'll take
You're the,
They
only,
have-
one, you're the only
Is-
one with a reroll.
Is it 3 damage?
It's 3 damage. Yeah, it's 3.
3.
Yeah.
And then bash and knockback 5. 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Okay.
I'm going knockback that way because he's hitting you with the spear. That makes sense, right?
It shows on the
Yeah,
In
it
the-
says
in
in
the
the
direction of the
direction.
Yeah,
arrow.
it shows. Yeah, it
okay.
shows in the direction. Of
So
the
now
arrows.
he's going to attack me.
Same
6
thing.
plus.
3.
Less of 6s pluses, please. I'll take one.
Plus
hit.
1.
That's a crit though. That means you die.
Oh, okay. He just hits my neck.
Just look at me for half a second.
He's
Like,
like,
wait.
Wait, earlier he
My
didn't
good
kill you
old
3
head. I'm
times.
going to go ahead and dodge that.
You sure?
Yeah.
7.
That's my last survival. Oh, well.
You better start gaining some.
Yeah.
I gained 2. Come on.
Yeah,
Can
exactly.
I eat a canthus to gain survival?
Yeah.
You can. That's what it
But
says.
I didn't move.
No, you-
Oh, that means he's just going to attack me again. Oh, well.
Okay. Well, it depends on what he
Yeah, I
actually
guess.
gets.
Coup de grace. Bye-bye, Josh.
Spear. Pick target, closest threat, in field of view, in range.
Yep.
Okay.
Full move towards target. Make a separate attack against each survivor in the highlighted
What is
zone.
it? Closest threat in range or closest?
Closest threat.
Yep. So
He
3.
stays where he
Just-
is.
Stays where he's at.
Right.
3 speed, 3 accuracy.
So he
3
actually
damage.
moves next to us then for that one.
Yeah, full move towards target.
No, he always stays 1 away.
But it says here it attacks the space directly in front of him. Why would he attack the space directly in front of? Well, I guess he does that every time, doesn't he?
Yeah, kind of. He does. Yeah. Yeah, he does with the cleave too. He's just attacking the space in front of him.
Yeah.
So,
His
Okay.
after damage gain -1 movement token.
yeah.
Great.
It's the same thing
Might as
that
well
he did to me.
find him one.
Well,
Well, technically, I
no,
can
they're gonna
miss.
hit.
Yeah, he
They're not
might
gonna hit.
miss.
It's fine.
1 hit.
1 hit.
Well, there goes.
Come on, nod his head.
Joe, you really should have kept these
Where's
in the
that?
box.
I'm not down, but I don't. I had
don't-
armor, so
yeah.
I'm okay.
Right. And -1 movement. And what else?
That's
Oh,
Okay.
and then that's it. Okay.
that sucks. All right, so you two will stand up.
Mm-hmm.
Josh, you should encourage.
Joe.
Matt.
No, encourage me so I can encourage Joe. And
Okay.
then Joe can attack, and then I can attack, and you can
I
attack.
encourage Matt. Rosa Parks. Hey, Rosa.
I'll encourage you, Joe.
Can you stand up, you Asian bitch?
Hey. Should I attack from there? I can't get anywhere, can I? 1, 2, 3, 4. That's just getting in your guys' way. So
Do you have reach?
yeah,
Which one? Oh, yeah, that's definitely better at hitting because you have minus accuracy.
8. So I have a 7 plus to hit then.
Oh my god, fist and tooth. No, it's worse. Okay.
It's worse.
Founding stone.
I-
That's founding.
I
No, I'm
lost-
saying that's founding stone odds.
Oh yeah, 7 plus.
Bad.
Yes.
2 hits.
Oh my.
Discard 2 battle pressures. Oh wait, we should have got people away before I did this, shouldn't we?
That's fine.
Oh well.
Oh well.
Why? Oh, because it's
Wait,
gonna be
should
a
I?
trap.
Should I? I can choose to draw.
What's it say?
So
Does it say
we'll just draw
choose?
one. Whenever you attack, you may discard number of battles.
No, get through more because let's try and get the trap out of the way.
Okay. I just
Oh,
attacked
that's
everyone
why.
around
Yeah,
us,
yeah.
so just we'll draw one. I'll draw one.
Draw one.
That's all I get anyway. So
Yeah, that's all you're getting.
And
normally.
doesn't knock everybody down.
Axe Blade. First strike. Are you wearing any heavy gear?
No, it's all leather.
I'm
Rawhide.
Whatever.
Rawhide.
Rawhide.
Okay.
6, 3, 4, 5. So I need a 7+ to hit.
Mhm.
Can I move out of the way before somebody sets off the trap?
Well, yeah.
Yes. Okay.
Alright.
Yeah, Josh, I would. Well, gosh, that sucks because if you move away, then you can't attack. I don't remember what it is.
How many hit locations are left?
3.
Yeah, 3. Yeah,
And if
3.
you could bone darts from 5 away, I could move still, right? So I can move back a space.
I can shoot from where I'm at, too.
What is it? 2
Right.
spaces?
Was it 2 spaces every direction he did for his thing? We already saw it once. I wish we would have
I
paid
don't
closer
remember.
attention to it.
It's at least 2. It might be 3, but I think it's 2.
I want to say it was.
The zone of death was 2 as well. So
I mean, that kind of makes sense.
Step away, Joe.
I think you should step away, too.
Should I attack?
No, I think you should
Not
have
with
stepped
only
away
3 hit
and either
locations
let
left.
me or let him attack. That way, like, not too far away because you want to be able to get back in.
yeah,
But-
we'll let me attack first because I can move one away and then
Move
attack
here,
with my
Joe,
bow
or
darts.
here?
Right. That's
Yeah.
what I figured. But
Oh.
so,
Maybe move this way so we're all in the same direction. Well, that might not be good. I'll be in the same direction either.
Right.
Maybe move this way.
I thought you were going to go
Yeah.
this way, Joe.
yeah,
I
or
could-
there.
Yeah, I guess I
It's
could've
fine
done
because
that.
I
haven't
can
moved-
move this way.
Yeah, sure. Yeah.
I can move 5.
Yeah, but even there would be enough to keep you out of most of what he's going to do. And that way you're close enough to get back in
Yeah.
if you,
Yeah.
assuming he
'Cause
doesn't
if it
kill
was
you.
2 out this way, 2 out this way, you're just outside the range, so
Right.
you're good there.
What's his regular attack though? 2 and 5.
Yeah.
He'll attack me. Fuck, do I want to do
Move one more
Can you
away.
move one more back?
Yeah, move one more back. Yeah, he can. He's got the range.
Yeah. Because that way, if he attacks you, he does the swipe that way. It doesn't hit me too, or vice versa. Whatever. Try and keep us each out of the
that?
range.
How much armor do you have?
2 everywhere except my legs and head.
But he also has
No
acanthus.
survival. But I do have an acanthus.
But he has no
Can you take the hit?
survival.
I'll move one more away.
Yeah, that's fine.
Move here. I'll end up being the closest at that point, or it'll be an equal space.
But you're going to use your bow, aren't you?
Yeah, no, but the point is that I'll stay. My point is that I'll be in a space where it'll be equal distance for a couple people. So it could come to me. It could come to whomever. If you move, I don't think you can move that far.
I was here.
Yeah,
1, 2, 3, 4.
right. That's why I was going there because right.
I'm way closer than you.
Okay. What about here though? Would it be the same then?
Then it would be a choice of 3.
Yeah.
So let's do that.
Well, he might hit you there, right?
No, it's still
3. Because he can hit either of us from there.
right. But
we
he
get
could
to
also hit
choose.
me.
Oh, yeah,
we could choose. We
yeah.
get choices unless it becomes
Okay.
random, and then more randomness gives us a better chance of whomever. So.
So I'll attack with bone darts. It's on a 6+ because of the evasion.
Right.
Oh, yeah. I forgot about that again.
1 hit.
1. Okay.
Or not. Just damage.
Regal gut plate.
Should be a 3+, 12, well, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11.
You
so
could
3+.
knock the monster down if you crit.
Wow.
I want you.
3+.
That would actually be
Amazing.
insanity.
Damage though, right?
Does do damage.
So what's his reflex?
Okay, he turns to face the attacker. He already is. Moves back 2 spaces.
Oh, Josh.
That's actually good because now he's out of line of sight, but he is over there. But I can actually still hit him. So, do I still hit him?
I mean,
Can I do an activate and attack technically?
yes, you can surge and attack.
I
You
wouldn't
may
have
as
to
well,
even
'cause
surge.
You do have to surge because your turn was over.
Correct.
So
Right. You use
You
your
have 4 survival. I would.
and you are
why don't we
literally
say
down
that for
to
your action? You bandaged yourself to get rid of that bleed, just in case. That way, you're not wasting your action on your turn.
because you didn't do
Because you
anything
didn't
on
do
your
anything
actual
besides
action.
move back.
I would just attack because he's gonna
Right.
Oh, you're
no,
saying
no,
in
but
addition
right,
to
that.
right. But which he could, but we only have 2 cards left.
So it's gonna
So it may be bad for him to attack at this point.
No, we want to get rid of the trap,
yeah.
I know. I was just saying that.
And it's
and he's gonna be there either way.
yeah. So you might as well attack,
Actually, if he
Josh.
attacks and the first one's not the trap, he can move 2 away.
Yeah, that's true. If he attacks when he gets 1 hit and it's not the trap, he can move away with the lantern halberd.
Right. Well, I was gonna say I could have shot him too, and then that way he doesn't have to deal with, depending on how. Well, I guess it doesn't.
Well, you would
Okay.
either
Go ahead.
way.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Go ahead.
So it's up to you. Do you want to do that? If you do, you have to
Force.
spend a surge.
I'm gonna hit.
Or do you want to use the counterweight axe? So it's a less chance of hit. It'd be a 5. 5+ to hit. And if you get a 10, it just does damage. You don't even draw a hit location.
He's technically 3 spaces away, so I don't know if he
Or
can
does it-
hit from there.
Oh yeah, he can't from there.
Oh, yeah, you're 3 spaces.
Oh, never mind.
I don't know.
Can't do
I don't know who
anything.
was saying there was. I'm not sure how that was going to work.
Yeah.
Okay. So should
I
I
think it was
shoot
actually
him?
you, Joe.
He
Yeah,
was
I'm
one that
pretty-
said, "Oh, you want me to search and attack?" And I
Well,
was like,
I
"Yeah."
thought- I
I was
thought he
listening. I
was-
was like, "Yeah, you're diagonal. That's perfect."
I thought I was diagonal.
You are, but too many
Mhm.
diagonal.
Yeah.
I can. So do I shoot with the bow then,
I was thinking
shoot
1
the shit
2.
out of
I
him.
was thinking
or
just
do
1,
I
2.
use my
Right.
thing to do that?
No, I'd shoot the shit out of him. I really want to get rid of the trap so we can kill him.
Oh no, I get that. I just was yeah.
Because I think it.
Alright.
I don't remember all
Okay.
what it does.
All right. Could I
Great
have?
snake.
Let's see.
There's no way I'm hitting with this Twilight Sword now. That
So
sucks.
2,
-2 accuracy.
so 7.
It is what it
It's just
is.
this game, though.
Hmm?
It's just this game.
I know. I was just.
Oh,
But
I'm
Joe
gonna-
only has 4 more lives left.
Put my mark first.
Well, we don't. This one doesn't add 1 to us, so
Oh,
because it's a
touche.
nemesis round. But
It depends on what the rewards say. I don't remember.
okay. Well, we'll see when we get there, I guess.
No, yeah, that's right. I forgot. I should have one more there. Okay. So, all right. I need a 6 or better. 1.
1 hit. It's not the trap.
Are
It's
you
not the trap.
kidding me?
It's not the trap. That's crazy town. Okay.
Might not be bad.
Well, I could crit him. We'll see what happens. Alright.
Wow.
I'm just blown away that the trap is still there.
Ooh.
8.
That's enough to do damage, right?
Yep, that hurts him. Return any discarded battle pressure cards to the top of the hit location deck. Perform basic action. Target the attacker. So, in one sense, it's better. In another,
Well, just 1, 2, 3, 4.
yeah, it's better.
Now
All right,
Josh can
Josh.
surge and attack,
You get to.
but first
He's
got
got to. You have to do a basic action against me. So
What is it,
It wouldn't
3?
be worth it.
3.
You don't think so?
No,
No,
there's
'cause-
3 battle pressures. on
Yeah.
that.
Okay. 2 hits.
2 hits. Yeah.
Can I get those 2?
Isn't it
These
4
2 have been
plus?
rolling
Is
really
it 4
bad.
plus or 5 plus?
What's that?
4 plus? No, it's 5 plus to hit.
5. Yeah. I didn't.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Foot and waist. Again, a waist. Oh, yeah.
So I'll dodge the waist and take the foot, I guess.
Critical?
Yeah, it's going to be a critical. No, it's going to just knock me down. Oh, no, it'll be critical. I'm sorry. I thought I had a piece of...
Here.
He gets
So-
knocked down, but he gets up again.
And he
Maybe.
gets
I'm gonna
knocked
have to
5
roll
away.
severe.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
And he gets knocked 5 away.
Severe leggish.
Chi girl.
Dude.
Oh my god, you're dead. Blood shoots from your femoral artery at an alarming rate, killing you in seconds.
Can you use
Does anybody have a reroll?
Can you use my reroll?
Yeah, you
Oh,
can
here?
use anybody's reroll to
Is
do
that
it.
only
I
on
thought
the
that was just the
intimacy?
settlement.
No,
That's
no.
only
It
some of
said
the
it said in the
phase.
thing when we had that one in the other. It said then anybody who's in the thing can use a reroll. You can use a reroll for anybody. That's what it said in the book. That is at the space that you're at. Like in other words, you could use a reroll for this, or like that. That was at least the way I
I'll
understood.
use my reroll if I can.
Because I'm pretty sure we used our rerolls before
somebody else.
during actual battles. I'm 99% sure we did, and it wasn't the person that was in it. So I'm
We
pretty sure
didn't.
that was.
We didn't use somebody in the village to reroll during
Right.
the fight.
No. You can't use the people. It would
Correct.
only be the people that were here, is what my understanding was. But
Yes.
I'll use my reroll. It's not moving. Let's see. All right.
Yay, silence. Kingdom Death Row. Okay, here we go. Currently, the once-in-a-lifetime reroll is for any roll result the survivor is present for. So if unfavorable result is rolled during a story event in the settlement phase, any eligible survivor can force that reroll. In our extended focus testing, we found this added an additional layer to our imagination, and the emergent storytelling moments were fantastic. So yeah, should be good.
Okay. Reroll it up, Steve.
Oh, wait just 1 second. I have to reply about something. Good job thing. Okay. 5.
Oh, yeah. Put it away.
Well, that's better than a 2.
It certainly is. It's probably still going to be me losing a leg or something.
Hamstrung. A painful rip. The leg is unusable. You can no longer use any fighting arts or abilities. This injury is permanent and can be recorded once.
Hamstrung or hamstring?
Hamstrung.
Hamstrung.
Gain 1 bleeding
Ham
token.
sandwich.
So you can't use fighting arts or abilities. That's it. Not that bad.
Matt, why do
Knock
you
it off, dude.
keep your feet on your side of the table?
They were there for like 20 minutes, and you just started kicking them.
You caught your leg.
Because I caught it.
Classic. Every time.
It seems like it.
Alright,
Well,
so
that
now
sucks
That's
so
the end of
much.
all of that.
Also,
That's
at least a
you.
foot taller than you.
and he's going to attack Josh first, right? Closest threat.
I thought he does his behind thing. Oh, yeah.
There's no one behind him. What's your vision?
I don't know what is it naturally.
2. He's got all together. So 5 plus.
So he's a 3?
Yeah, he's 3 to hit.
5.
Alright, die, Josh.
Die.
That's my foot.
Die.
Terrible.
2 hits. One's a crit though, so you
Yeah, so you
instantly
die.
die.
Yeah. Go ahead and roll.
We should play KDM hard mode.
Oh yeah, sure.
Any crits equals death?
No. Sure, for the monsters too.
No.
Head and waist. Maybe dodge the waist and take the head?
Destroy that.
No, it won't.
Doesn't destroy.
If you suffer a severe injury to the head, it's
Oh.
destroyed.
Yeah,
Not if it,
it just
So,
knocks out all of
Dodge
that.
the waist.
okay, so then he doesn't take damage.
Hmm.
Wait, do you want to do that? Because then you'll be the next target as well, probably. It could be in that. It could be coup de grace though, because we didn't look.
Well, it's going to knock him away and knock him down and stuff too.
Not if he
'Cause
doesn't take damage.
He has to.
Oh,
take
he
damage.
does take damage
Yeah.
with
he
the
does take, yeah.
with the head, right?
Yeah,
so,
after damage doesn't mean he actually has to be hurt by it. It just means that
yeah,
he
yeah.
didn't avoid the hit.
The guy did damage to him.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
0.
All right. AI card for
Dodge.
Joshy.
Dodge waist, right?
You dodge the
In my
waist.
head.
Yep.
In my head.
Coup de grace.
Yes, it's kill Josh. Closest threat and field of view in range.
Joe.
Bring it, sucker. Your mother was a hamster,
He'll swipe 3/3/3, so 3/6.
and your father smelled of
Six.
elderberry.
Elderberries. Yes.
Now go away before I taunt you a second
6.
time.
Headhunter.
Get him.
Oh, it's head?
Yeah, it's
Six.
That's good. I don't have any armor there.
That's
Alright,
good.
6. Ooh.
Oh my gosh. The first 2 are misses.
Oh,
Yeah.
great. Instant death. Oh, sorry.
So it hits me in the head?
It hits
Yeah,
you in the
it
dead.
does.
And Acanthus.
Yes. There we
Yeah.
go. I'm good.
That'll-
I'm knocked down, but I'm good.
But
Does
you
he,
get up again.
does he push me away?
No.
Okay.
No.
It was the taunting. Oh, this does not go there because these are things we have. That goes with the
Yeah.
other one.
Uh,
Now leave before I taunt you a second time. Goodbye.
Okay. All
He was
right.
very afraid. So Josh was knocked down during it. Matt, you were knocked down before Steve because
Why
it
are you
was
standing me up? Oh,
that's Steve.
That's me.
That's Steve. Okay.
Yep.
You
So
should
you're
probably
not
encourage
understanding.
Joe
I'll encourage Joe.
because he gets those things off very easily.
There you go.
Ah! All right, should I attack first?
Sweet.
Yeah.
Dude, you know what? You probably shouldn't, in one sense,
Because of the
because you're going to end up springing the trap. And if
That's
you-
fine.
Yes,
Spring the
probably.
trap on yourself, and then maybe
When
Well,
you
he has
Oh,
no.
and
He
shuffle
has no.
the paddle
My
props
concern
back
is
on
he has
top.
no. Well, yeah. I
oh
guess
yeah,
doesn't
when you
matter,
shuffle, they go back on top. But
Yeah.
we need it to go. We need it shuffled.
Yeah.
Somebody's gonna have to do it at some point in time.
Because otherwise, it's going to take me 2 attacks.
just to break through.
Well, it says here you may discard any number of battle
Wait.
pressure hit locations.
King Step lets you avoid it, remember?
Does it?
Yes.
It's the trap?
Yeah.
Okay.
no, I thought
Oh,
the
no,
King's
Shield
Step's
did.
I thought the trap isn't targeted by the King's Trap. Or the King's
King
Step.
step, the trap will cancel these effects.
Right.
So when I draw a trap, I can't discard it and draw
Yeah,
a
yeah.
different hit location.
Right.
But is the
I don't remember if it was a shield or King Step, but
the acid?
The
Yeah.
shield
Yeah,
lets
it
you.
was-
That lets you cancel.
Yeah.
The shield lets you cancel.
Was that or just
that
something
was
else?
something else. Because
That
That
was
was
a
the
hit
acid
location.
breath thing, whatever. Yeah.
I would do it, Joe.
Yeah, I'll do it.
Because we don't have any other options, really.
That's fine. We'll see if I even hit. I need 8 minus 2 minus 1. Oh, minus 1, so that's 7. Minus another, so yeah, 6 plus to hit.
So it's like it's
Your
natural.
middle number is an 8? Oh, yeah, the minus 2, actually. I forgot.
Yeah, so 1 hit.
1 hit.
So then I'll discard an extra 1. So I can do that.
Okay.
And then I can't do anything else, so.
You want me to shoot him?
Well, okay, you could potentially do 2 damage, right?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, yeah.
Okay. You have no survival left.
I have
I
nothing.
can't encourage again.
Or I could roll up and do the scrap dagger.
Well, do you want to take the hit then at that point? Because you're...
Well, either way, I'm probably going to take a hit because he's going to turn around and do whatever with his trap tactic if he does that.
Yeah, I don't remember what he does.
I don't know if he moves or not, if he just reacts. I have no idea.
I think he just reacts. It seems like he just reacted because I thought he went and then he went back, like he moved a bunch away again.
Yeah, he did run away from us.
Yeah, yeah, he went like back to the center or back to where he started from. or
Move away
whatever.
from all.
Yeah,
Yeah,
people.
that was it.
So maybe do go up. I mean, you're going to get hit by it, though, then.
Well, I'm just
'Cause I'm
saying. I
pretty
mean,
sure he did
this
something
is
to
our
everything
least.
around him.
This is our least pushed up character out of the ones that we have. So
Mm.
if there was and I'm already losing one. I'm already have the hamstring, so I can't use
Right.
this special whatever. But
Right. Well, it's up to you. I don't care. 1, 2,
I'm,
3, 4, 5. You can get
that's
there.
no, I can't.
You
I'm
can only
actually
get 4.
-1 movement. So the best I could do is shoot it with the good bow. I
Alright.
could do that.
Yeah.
Yeah, because you could potentially get the trap.
Yeah. All right. May I have one more, please?
This one's an 8, so that
Sure.
one.
So 6 plus to hit.
Yes. 6 plus to hit. 1.
So
Wah,
it's
wah,
the trap
wah.
card.
All right.
Um,
So who wants to trigger the trap? You can throw bone darts, right?
Yeah. It's on 6 plus. F plus 1 speed.
yeah.
One hit.
1.
No trap.
It's not the trap.
You have to shuffle it in.
Acid blood discharge. Gouts of acid spew from the cracks of the monster's armor. Attacker is doomed. All survivors within 2 spaces
No one.
suffer damage to a random hit location equal to the number of wounds in the wound stack.
Oh my god.
Right. Any
You could
survivors
dodge it, though, right?
No, doomed. I
Oh,
wouldn't be able to
doomed,
dodge
yeah.
it.
Any survivors with a shield may elect to protect themselves and ignore this trap. Discard any discarded battle pressure cards on the top of, or return any of those to the top, and of course shuffle.
Okay.
And he doesn't technically do anything else, so it actually wasn't awful.
Yeah, because we triggered it while everyone was far away.
And unless you can get through the battle pressure, it may not make any sense for you to.
Well, I can move and attack him and get 3 hits. It's just then we'd have to use your survival to bring Josh back up to finish it.
That yeah, assuming that all that works.
Yeah.
But we might not kill him still, and we know that's coup de grace because it hasn't been drawn yet, right?
It could be there.
Oh, that's
We
right,
have
'cause we had
hit
4
one.
when it
Yeah,
was
we
in
had
there.
we had
Okay.
at least one more in there.
Oh my god, there's a 50-50 chance it's
Coup
coup de grace.
de grace is really bad.
Yeah, it is because you don't have it anymore. So having someone knocked down is no bueno. But he's gonna most likely knock someone down anyway. So
You know, and I'm going to use my last survival and have Josh get up. Then he still that still gives you all types of. Now there's a lot more options on the table.
Run!
Well, that's the thing. You could
Run
move away
away.
temporarily, but you're not going to get hit by coup de grace if that's what it is. Because you're not
Sure.
knocked down currently.
Do we want to play it safe? If we want to play it safe, I can surge, use my rawhide headband, and then I can still move.
We might want to play it safe until next round. Now that we've you know what I mean?
Or we,
Reset him.
or we try and kill him. That's really the two options.
He's got 1, 2. Well, if there's no AI cards, he wouldn't draw an AI card. He wouldn't do his basic action again, would he? He would, right?
If there's no AI cards to do it. He's going to do that, and then he's going to do the AI card.
No, he's saying if we
get
kill
rid
all
of
the rest of
three
the
AI
AI
cards.
because we technically have to do 4 damage to kill him.
Then, yeah, you do the basic action twice.
Yeah, okay. It's better than coup de grace.
Well, so do you want to play it safe?
It might be better to play
Okay,
it safe.
so
I would say don't.
so put Josh back.
Yeah, don't do
Keep
that.
your survival for the moment.
Let Matt look at it
I'll
first.
surge.
Yeah, you can keep it. And look
See
at
what
it.
this
If it's
is.
not coup de grace, there's no point in getting Josh.
It's Clang.
Okay.
That's the one that everyone suffers 3 brain damage.
Ooh.
I would take severe brain damage.
I mean, there's no avoiding it.
No.
And nobody has reroll.
I don't think brain damage can kill you.
You sure?
Yeah, it can.
Yeah, it can. If you do very low on it.
Most of them actually aren't that bad. Most of them are.
Yeah.
I think it's 1 to 2 kills
1
you.
to 2 kills you.
Great.
So that's what's on top. So we don't need to put Josh up.
Okay. Well, then lay him back down.
And that's, well, I can still move. So what is he going to do? He's going to attack Joe at the moment. Do you still have more armor than me?
I have 2 arms, 2 body, 2 waist.
Well,
He
you have
has
no
no
survival.
survival.
No
so.
survival, yeah.
I really hope I don't die by doing this, but it makes more sense for me to take the hit.
Why not get on top of the thing? You'll be closer
I
still.
don't have another action.
It
Yeah.
takes an action.
Oh,
I think,
yeah, that's true.
Plus, you don't have King Step. I guess it would be better for your person to.
I'm not going to get King Step by doing this.
I'm saying
he's
like
saying
it's
he
better
has
for your.
King-
It might be better for your person to possibly die than my guy to die.
Because he gets the King Step
With
to
my
move
plus
through.
4 strength.
Well,
I mean, whatever.
That's fine. I'll take
you
it.
at least have survival.
No, it makes more
Yeah.
sense for me to
Bilbo
take the
has
hit.
like plus 4 strength too, so
Okay.
not Bilbo, but Gornub, and he was healed of all of his ailments last time, so he's pretty boss now too.
Yeah.
But
Okay.
Josh has 3 strength. Oh,
All right.
Seth has 3 strength.
Okay, so he's gonna turn. Yep.
Smack Matt.
Yep.
There we go.
6 plus.
2 hits.
2 hits.
Dodge 1, right?
Waste and waste.
Well, I'll dodge a waste,
Alright.
and then I get knocked down.
And he gets knocked down. He doesn't actually take the severe.
Oh, that's it? You
Yeah, he's still
I'll
Yeah.
still get swiped to the side and stuff.
Yep.
Yeah.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Right. And then Kingsman bang lantern. We all suffer 3 brain damage, so 3 insanity.
Alright, Josh. You want to roll?
For what?
Roll
For
well.
Does that
3
technically
brain.
target you, so you gain an insanity then?
That's not specifically targeting him.
Yeah.
Okay.
All non-death survivors suffer 3 brain damage.
3.
So 3. Well, he barely made it.
Lose
Up.
2 levels of weapon proficiency.
Well, I have none.
Then you're good.
That was literally all.
So, full move the Kingsman away from the most survivors. Turn
Towards
to
me?
face the nearest survivor.
Take you this way.
This is away from the most survivors, not all survivors.
3,
This would be the most.
4, 5. And then turn to face the nearest survivor, which is probably
That sucks. I can't get to him. Oh, man. Yep.
that is what it is. Place any discarded battle pressure cards on top of the hit location deck. So that is the other thing that happens.
Playing and what's the other one? All the discarded. Oh, he's got 3.
Yeah, cleave
4?
and spear. No, cleave
Just
and
3.
spear.
Okay.
We got rid of coup
We
de
have
grace.
4 total because we have the basic action to kill 2. But yes.
Just for the record, Josh said to keep my feet on my side, and he just had his feet over the top, clear over the
I
side.
was putting my
Really?
shoe back on. It fell off that.
If we get Matt up, he can hit him with bone darts. But
Doesn't do anything for anybody.
if he hits him 4 times.
I can move up and I can scrap sword twice.
Okay.
Sure.
That might not be bad.
It may or
I only
may
have
not
one
kill him.
survival, so
But it
I'm
hits
not
on
going
a
to
4
probably use
plus.
that one to get him back up. That's the big issue for me right now.
You want me to stand you up?
Well, we could potentially kill him this round.
Yeah, not gonna happen. But okay. Hey, Asian Rosa Parks.
Asian Rosa Parks.
Hello.
You guys are making some wild assumptions about this character.
You going there?
I mean, just because her name is
Am
Rosa
I going
Parks.
first? Is anyone else doing anything?
No. No one can
We're
do
waiting
anything,
on
really.
you.
So.
I can't reach and hit him.
Maybe he'll run towards us. Run towards me if you do something to him.
Yeah, no.
He'll get butt hurt and run towards me.
Yeah, move me. I don't have reach.
Just got to go there.
There it is.
3 dice.
Okay, so I'll move and attack with a scrap sword, which is going to hit on a 4 plus.
Don't forget about this evasion over
Yeah,
here.
you-
Minus 1.
yeah.
You got it. Okay.
One.
Hit.
One hit.
Caramba.
And so I'm only going to be able to do 1 damage to it at most.
Yep.
Yep, so I'll surge. That was perfect. I just pretty much just threw it off the table.
Yeah.
You look like Josh there for a second.
That was pretty bad.
Yeah,
I
you
keep
can
it.
Nice.
So surge.
7.
2 hits.
So I got rid of all those, but
No, 3 hits. You have 4 or more.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Trap.
Regal Sheath.
okay. Yeah, I know.
Crit him. Just crit him.
Yeah.
That'll
Is
make it
crit
easy.
bad?
Crit's good.
Crit's good.
Yeah, it's crit. You crit on 9, right?
That's a hit.
Is it?
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's a hit.
You got 12?
He's got a ton. Because he's...
4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
That's just barely a hit.
Yeah.
12.
Yeah.
Okay.
And as a reflex, let's go back on top.
Well, we did damage.
Yep.
No one else can do damage anyway, so.
He's,
And he performs a
attacks me.
basic
Yeah, he
action,
attacks
too.
me too.
I have 4 movement.
You can still reach him.
Alright, attack Matt.
If you could not kill me, I would appreciate it.
I'll do my best not
Thanks,
to.
man.
You know,
6
I
plus
try
stuff?
not to.
2 hits.
2 hits. Sorry. Hand and head.
I'll dodge the arms.
And you're already knocked out.
Yep, I have no armor.
Okay.
I have no armor and everything is at least at light.
Okay.
Before here, you could.
Oh, I'm in range now, aren't I?
Yeah,
That's
that's
what
what
I'm
that's
saying.
what I'm saying.
Oh.
But hold on, what's your speed?
2.
So you're not gonna damage.
I can do damage. 'cause
No,
I
he's
can
got
do
the
yeah, you
battle
can do eight
pressure. yeah.
damage.
Yeah.
Hey, big boy.
And realistically, at this point, getting it out of the way. I mean, I know it doesn't help for future turns, but at
6
least,
plus. Yeah,
wow.
Hey, I lost my
Wow.
accuracy. I've just been going downhill ever since that happened to me, guys. Ever since I lost my accuracy, my movement, Bilbo's has not been the same.
So, how is he going to attack?
I
What's
wish
gonna
I'd had a
happen?
2.
He's gonna attack me. He's just gonna turn around and attack me because I'm the closest
Should
threat.
I then move up?
Sure. Might as well start getting your way up there.
Right?
Oh, Steve has the headband, right?
Yeah. Let me. Are you doing anything else?
I can.
Can't.
Okay.
He doesn't have anything.
I didn't know.
You could have bandaged Steve.
Yeah. Not that blood has
Not a
been
huge
thing.
deal, but
No, it's fine. It's fine. Okay, so I'll use
Not
the
much
headband.
does blood.
how much does blood? Is that what you said?
I said not much does blood.
Not in his fight, no.
Like, not in this fight.
Oh.
Not much does blood.
Except the severe wounds is all we're getting
Yeah.
blood from, yeah.
It's cleaver spear, so either way, it's going to end up being one of the 2 things that's going to.
And they're both 3/3/3.
They're both 3/3/3. You know what? I'm going to make it spear, because the other always hits the head location.
Ooh, yeah, let's make a spear.
yeah.
Because I don't have any head armor left, so.
Yeah, it's gonna hit closest person within.
And neither does
whatever
Josh.
I'm telling you right now, if Bilbo 2 dies, we're making a Bilbo 3.
range. Move forward 4, please, toward me. Yep.
Hi.
There you
Alright. Oh, that passes to me. Oh, I get an insanity!
go. Well, you won't yet.
Well, I do
Yeah,
now,
check.
because I want to target myself.
Yep.
Alright, now come the crits. 1 hit.
There you go.
Leg.
Leg. I'm knocked down, and I get a severe injury.
Have you tried not being knocked down?
And then I get swiped away.
Yep.
This way, right?
Yeah.
And this gets destroyed, doesn't it?
Check if this is destructible.
Yep.
Okay, so yeah, it gets destroyed.
And they suffer 1 damage to a random hit location. Waste. I'm okay with that.
If you could roll a 12.
That's not
Please.
real.
Okay. Legs.
7.
7. Core and muscle. Your quadriceps is ripped. This is the leg, right?
Yep.
Yeah. Your quadriceps is ripped to shreds. You cannot dash until the showdown ends, which doesn't matter. Skip the next hunt. So he does have to skip the next hunt.
Should have
And, gain 1 bleeding token.
Oh, that's not too bad, actually.
Should have skipped or erased all the ones I had skipped next on them, so we don't mix them up.
Can we do that right now? Technically, is this a hunt? It's not. This is a showdown.
I think it still counts.
Okay.
I don't know. We'll have to double check.
Because it doesn't take a year either. It technically
Yeah,
is
it
like,
may not. It may not actually.
this is not a hunt.
I'm
would
not
suck. We
totally
might
sure.
not
We'll
have
see.
enough
We'll see.
people.
Yeah,
We'll
we
see.
will. Well, what happens.
This
Alrighty,
one-
so now I do my AI card. Pick target, closest threat and field of view. Well, hello, Joshua Bonar. I mean, Seth.
Hey, Seth. I'll show you
1,
Kingsman.
2, 3.
Yep.
Mm.
Spear, which is better than it could have been.
Mm.
The other
Is that
would have
gonna
been
hit
head.
Steve, too?
The other would have been head only.
It's straight ahead.
It's the spear one instead of cleave. Cleave would have been head shots, and I didn't want to do that. I
Head
think that's a good
shots.
idea.
2 hits.
2.
Waist and chest.
Waist and chest. You can dodge one.
Well,
I would dodge your chest.
Chest.
And you just get knocked down for the waist, and you gain minus 1 movement token.
That's the best one to get.
Yep. That's my favorite token. And then you'll stand up.
Mm-hmm.
Joe, this was such a bad idea.
What?
Putting them all together.
That's fine. No one else complains about it.
Well, we were
I
doing.
always have to get it.
we were doing really well.
We're fine.
We're still in pretty good
Yeah,
shape.
we're in very good shape still.
1, 2, 3, 4. Ooh,
Yeah.
I could hit him.
Yep, good.
Okay.
I'll encourage you.
You sure?
Yeah,
Matt
Why
has
can't we
3.
encourage Matt?
I'll encourage him because you can only encourage one person. Let's get him over there and see if he moves the stuff out of the way. If he does, then it's worth encouraging. Otherwise, if it's not, it may or may not be worth encouraging. We'll have to see where we're at that point.
Encouraging me.
Well, I think either way, though, it doesn't hurt me to do it because he's not going to automatically return and do anything to me. I mean, we have a really good chance of killing him this turn. And to do it, we're going to really need everybody's potential attacks.
6
feel.
plus.
It's 1,
So 2 of them come off.
1, 2.
So why 2? So because
So I draw 1, and it says when I draw a battle pressure hit location, you may discard any number of battle pressure hit locations drawn and draw an equal number of new hit locations.
Right.
Mm.
So
I don't think it keeps rolling though.
What
So
if you don't like that hit location?
I can then discard a hit location I've drawn and draw a new one.
So,
I know, right? That's
Well, couldn't you do 3 then? Because you could say you don't like that battle pressure.
That's
and
what
do
I
a
was
third
thinking.
one.
yeah, I'm wondering if you can.
That's what
do
I was
more than
thinking,
one.
too.
You
It's
might be
okay.
able to.
You don't like that one, so you discard it and get another one.
I'm just wondering if this technically, when you attack, you may discard any number of battle pressure hit locations drawn and draw an equal number of new hit locations.
Yep,
Technically,
so
I'm
you-
drawing another battle pressure hit location,
Yep.
so I can discard that and draw another battle pressure. I can discard that and draw one more.
That's not a loot. No, that's...
It says whenever you attack, you may discard any number of drawn
Any
battle pressure hit
Clarification.
locations drawn, and then draw an equal number of new hit locations. You're still drawing them.
Mm.
If
We
we're gonna,
haven't so far.
I know we haven't. I was just wondering that though, because that's how it technically reads. That I'm drawing another battle.
Would you get rid of 2?
2, yeah.
We'll just keep that for now for this game. It's fine.
Because you have the sword, right?
Yeah, I'm going to move in and I can attack him twice, and then I can also encourage Josh if I need to. So, chances are
Finish
pretty
him
good.
off.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I only need 4s.
Yeah, 4 movement. Oh, you can't get behind him anyway, so it doesn't matter.
Yep, so hits on a 4+.
You want to see the card?
No. I want to see the one that talks about the battle pressures.
So that's 2 hits.
That Liz thing. That one. Oops.
Halberd Handle. Reflex, spend 2 survival to gain +1 courage, and boldly deflect the halberd, or all survivors within 2 spaces of the Kingsmen are knocked down.
Oh, shit.
We have the 2 survivors.
Yeah.
So.
Because it's pretty much the last round, so... so I attack first. I need a 3+.
Got it.
So it does a damage. I'll spend the 2 survival.
Do I have to do that too or get knocked down, or is it just you?
Nope, just me.
Okay.
Spend 2 survival to gain 1 courage. So I gain a courage.
Nice.
Oh, I forgot I had Stalwart. Can't be knocked down by brain trauma or intimidate. Too
I
late.
have that too.
I
I don't think brain trauma has knocked me down.
And
though,
boldly
so.
deflect the halberd. So I boldly deflect the halberd. What's your speed, Josh?
What's your weapon proficiency? You don't have one. Okay.
Speed?
Yeah.
Or movement?
Speed on your weapon.
2. And I can surge. So I only need a 4.
You might want to encourage him just to get him up, just in case you get knocked down for some reason and don't get to do the damage. Then Josh is up.
Well, I
already.
can do one or the other.
Oh right. Oh right.
So I was trying to see who had a better chance of hitting him. I have
Well,
3
Josh
speed.
he could surge as well.
Right.
I
so
also
he
have the
has-
scrap dagger, so I would have 3 speed and an attack as well.
Okay. It's going to be
I'm just throwing it out there.
because Josh would have 4 chances to hit with a 3 or plus.
Yeah. Because he's got -1 evasion.
And I would have
Oh,
3
yeah.
chances to hit with a 4+. So it's more efficient to encourage Josh. So I will encourage Josh. Ooh. Oh, that's not as... Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, maybe I can attack again.
Yeah,
So-
yeah. Yeah.
Again.
Yeah, so surge.
So I'll surge. 1 survival can be infinite survival.
Told ya.
You have +1 speed, don't you? That's nice.
Yeah, that's why I was like, I don't want this character to die, because the
Yeah.
+1 speed is fucking awesome.
Amazing.
That's why with the bone darts I've been using too.
Most of the stuff I'm seeing says that once you have the
just
king
discard all of
step,
them.
you can move through them all.
That makes sense.
It was like
Technically
11
reads that
posts.
way, yeah.
It was 11 posts between all
3
that,
hits?
so it's possible it's wrong.
Yeah, it could be
And it was Reddit, so nothing is for
Right.
sure. But
So first strike. I don't have any heavy gear, so that's good. How much else did he have? 2?
what's
Yeah,
that?
he has 2
Yeah,
points.
it's only 2.
To the top of the hit location, that's bad.
Well, either way, you still have to do this one first. You can't not.
No,
do
I
that.
understand. That would put him...
Yeah.
Josh could still hit him. So let's do that, because then I don't put... So no matter
Not too
what, I
bad,
don't
then.
put the
Yeah, that's
reflex
not
on
bad.
top.
I'm just tired.
Or the battle on top.
I think I
So I
stayed
need
to work till 9
a...
last night.
No heavy gear, so I need a 3+.
Kicked my butt.
Or wait a second. Oh, yeah, okay. Never mind.
You have to crit or nothing.
Well, no, it'll still do damage. It's just...
Oh, it does?
But
I thought
but
it was-
it'll
oh,
put
it's
the
first
battle.
strike, not impervious.
Right.
Oh!
Crit!
Yeah, it's
That-
deadly.
That is a crit.
Yeah.
Okay, so
Critical wound. The Kingsman knee is shattered. Persistent injury, broken knee. It affects some AI cards.
Okay,
So that goes
so-
out.
Oh,
Yep, that goes
That's
out
not
there.
affecting me, so there's no AI card, so.
So
You
3+.
can kill him right here.
Yeah.
Just kill him. 3+. You got it.
There.
4.
4. Nice. Nice.
Take that, Kingsman.
Nice. Now, you would still actually finish the round of his reflexes and that. Even when they die, you're still supposed to finish the actual end of the actual round before the
Yeah,
determination
he
of the
doesn't. He
death.
just moves.
I'm just saying, you
moving
would
nowhere.
technically do that. Yeah. There are times where it'll actually make a difference. There was one where we were down to like 2 people, and it didn't. It would have ended up being very bad.
Finish him.
This guy's nothing.
The board's over there. I can't.
Depends on what you get.
Joe, you want to grab the board?
Yes, sir.
And
Like, it dramatically depends on what AI card you get.
Having the king step was extremely
All right.
helpful.
Do
Yeah, you got
rewards
it on
first.
the second try, Joe.
Yeah, I know.
So,
Let's do our rewards first.
Aftermath. Any victorious survivor may immediately select spear weapon proficiency regardless of age milestones. Any accrued ranks of weapon proficiency are lost when switching to a new weapon style.
What are you taking? Spear?
I'll take it. I have none, so why doesn't
You might as well
change
take it too.
So-
Oh, you're going to get an age this time, aren't you?
Yeah,
Yeah.
so you can choose whatever.
And you use the spear. That's a spear, right? No.
Mhm.
Yeah, but you don't gain it beforehand.
Right,
You
I
wouldn't
know.
have it until. Yeah.
I guess I could give it... Oh, no, he's got Twilight Sword. I'm not going to give that away, I guess. All right.
Wait, I guess.
One hunt XP.
Do I do this right away, or
Well,
Yeah, well, as soon as we're done with the rest of the reward segment, then you'll do that, yes.
one weapon proficiency level or star spear proficiency levels.
so if I would have took spear,
If you got it.
Or star.
it's probably the level. So it's probably 1.
Oh, so you get a...
If you would hit with the thing or you got whatever. So that's just the idea that if
Oh,
you
right.
would have qualified to get a proficiency level, you would have gotten it.
Rewards. Now we go to rewards.
Yeah.
The air grows still and palpable. A feeling of dread comes over the survivor that dealt the final wound to the King's Man.
Oh, right.
King's Curse event.
It's right before that.
No, they're
Yeah.
not in alphabetical order. No, because those are showdowns. So I
It's-
could
I-
H-I-J-K,
Yeah.
H-I-J-K.
Yeah.
King's
There it
Curse. Tragedy befalls a survivor that kills the Kingsman. Their body starts to sweat profusely and their flesh bubbles with extreme heat. The survivor must roll a hit location dice on the King's Curse table. The survivor cannot gain more than 1 piece of regal gear per lantern year.
Okay. So roll.
how often do we gain regal gear?
Well, we'll see.
See what happens. I didn't beat him.
Head.
Your skull erupts from inside your head, bone twisting and hardening into a plated exoskeleton. Gain a random disorder and the regal helm rare gear and place it in your gear grid now.
So I have to destroy another piece.
Yep.
We'll
Probably
destroy,
the headpiece.
No.
Mhm.
We'll destroy monster grease. It takes 1 organ.
I would say it's your headpiece. Your head explodes into acid.
What does
and
it say?
grows
Does it
into
say
an
you have to pick that spot, or does it say that you have to?
It just says place in your gear grid now. But it's a
No,
headpiece.
but what's the first part that
and
it
you can't
says?
wear 2 headpieces at once.
Oh.
Right,
Right?
but what does it say though?
Curse. This may not be removed from your gear
Not that
grid
part,
for any
in the-
reason. When you
the-
die, archive this card. When a survivor completes the regal armor set.
Skull.
I was saying about the skull
Rocks.
section, Joe.
That's it. That's what I
From-
read.
Right.
Your skull erupts from your inside your head, bone twisting and hardening into a plated exoskeleton. Gain a random disorder and the regal helm
So it's underneath.
Right.
Let's see what
Okay.
the
Go
regal.
ahead. And
rare gear and place it in your gear grid now.
and that's it.
But you can never have 2 of
Maybe
the same.
it's not a
We'll
helmet.
see what it is.
Maybe you could wear
Can you
both
get
of
the
them at the
disorders?
same time.
It's the regal helm.
But maybe you can wear them both at the same time because it's like an
I guarantee it's
exoskeleton.
not.
So
Because it made your
rare
head-
gear, right?
It made your head super strong.
Okay,
Joe.
before we do anything, get the disorder so we don't forget, please.
Yes, random disorder.
Regal.
You never know. It might be able to do double helmets.
No, I know. Just like the lion headdress.
No.
Holy shit. So the regal helm is 4 armor. It is armor, bone, and metal. It's cursed, and at the aftermath, you do the King's Curse. Holy shit, so you can keep getting these.
No, that's bad.
Oh, it's bad.
You roll until you get a new set. When you got 5 pieces, you die. You become the new Kingsman.
So I'm slowly becoming the Kingsman.
Yes.
That's pretty cool.
Well, he's got to skip the next battle anyway, so it's
Do
not
it?
gonna make a. Didn't you get the skip
No,
going?
no,
Oh,
that's-
that's the other guy.
Yeah.
Wasn't me.
I think it
so I have
was
to
me.
destroy
Yeah, that's
one.
me.
It was you. You already marked
and
it.
we'll
It's got to be
destroy
the
that.
headpiece.
Yeah.
Like that's.
Come on,
Well, that sucks.
Deathless or
It
whatever
says
it's
so.
called.
When a survivor completes the regal armor set, has all 5 pieces, they lose their humanity and become a Kingsman. Filled with a sense of urgent purpose, the survivor marches off into the darkness. The survivor can no longer be controlled by a player. Discard their record sheet. They are dead.
Wow. When do you get them?
When you have all.
Hemophobia. The mere sight of blood makes you lightheaded, and serious gore can knock you out. During the showdown, whenever a survivor, including you, gains a bleeding token, you're knocked down. When anyone does, God.
That
sucks.
sucks.
So the King's Curse says roll a hit location die. Reroll into a location that is not wearing regal armor. And every time he goes out and hunts now, the aftermath he has to roll on this table.
I mean, he gets amazing armor,
Right.
but
4 times, and the 5th time he dies.
Yeah.
well, not necessarily because if you roll, because he
Necessarily.
rolls it until
Yeah, until he gets a new piece.
Wow, how many? Well, maybe we make you wear the regal helmet.
I can't. It's cursed.
It's cursed,
He has
it's
to
fine.
wear it.
Oh, it's bound.
It's
to-
Yeah.
It's bound to
the
Rosa
person's
Parks.
got
Oh,
it.
that
And I can't
sucks.
take it off.
And yep.
I was
Cursed.
gonna say it would have been cool if he could have given it to Bilbo. but
Oh,
he only
man,
lives-
yeah.
He only lived for 4 more years,
Yeah.
so he could have got all 4 pieces and been just badass and then died
Mhm.
and retired. Half king's
Yeah,
curse.
that would have
like-
been cool.
That's a sucky one.
Alright, good stuff.
The hemophobia.
Alright, on to the rest of rewards. Roll 1d10 plus the defeated monster's level on the table below. Who wants to roll? Go ahead.
I killed it.
Okay.
And you're
Doesn't
going to die
matter.
eventually, so.
Yes. It's Rosa Parks.
She's not a dead man walking.
Hey,
That's a
pretty
9. 1 steel sword, rare gear card, and 1 basic resource is all we get.
The one
Steel
steel.
sword.
Yep.
That's
and
not
1
bad.
basic resource.
That's
What-
not bad.
what
Basic
was your other
resources are in the.
choices?
Oh, no, they're right here.
Yeah, there we go.
That's not bad, right?
The settlement innovated nightmare train when they defeat a level. Okay, we need to go level 3 plus Kingsman.
Can you melt down weapons?
I would like the steel sword.
Yeah, I was going to say, I bet you the steel
Why?
sword's pretty damn
Because
good.
it's
Sword
specialty.
proficiency.
Steel sword, 145. Irreplaceable, slow, sharp. On a perfect hit, the edge sharpens, gain 1d10 strength for the rest of the attack.
It sucks that it's slow.
Weapon, melee, sword, finesse,
What
well.
does slow mean?
Slow means you have to use your movement and your attack.
Yeah, it's. I thought that was
No,
cumbersome.
that's cumbersome.
Oh.
Slow
Yes.
just means it's always a 1, right? To speed, even if you
Yeah, I
have speed
think.
modifier.
Yeah, I think you can never.
Hmm.
Yeah, because I think the the catgut bow is slow. Or I mean the
Cumbersome.
arrow. The arrow is slow. The arrow is slow. That's why it can only
So,
be a 1. It
I
can't
don't know
ever
what
be
sharp
modified
does.
above a 1. What?
I don't know what sharp does.
That's sharp as that.
Oh man,
On,
No,
the, on the
there's-
perfect
how
hit. I think.
rude!
No, it's a separate.
If you're defeated, the kingman rudely breaks something as it leaves the settlement.
Yeah.
The settlement innovative pottery returns to the innovation deck.
Ah!
He breaks all your pottery and leaves.
Can you look at sharp in the glossary?
Sharp.
Yeah.
Yep.
That's a good sword, man.
Yeah.
145. What do you got?
253.
A gear special rule. Add 1d10 strength to each roll.
Okay.
Okay, this d10 is not a wound roll and cannot cause critical wounds.
Right.
So,
So you-
it means you don't think, yeah, it doesn't. If you roll a 10 on it,
It's not that good. If
crap.
slow doesn't add my additional speed, it's not that good for me.
I didn't say it was. You're the one who said you had the sword proficiency and you wanted it.
Yeah.
Just for
True.
I need to. I got 1 XP.
You need
Oh.
age.
Age.
First one.
Yeah.
2 dice, 2d10. Add them together.
12d10. Add them together.
1d10.
Thank
I
you.
like 2d10. I was reading the
yeah,
wrong
I was
thing.
gonna say it's 2d10. I just did it.
And you get a weapon proficiency of your choice.
Yeah, you know. 11.
11.
Secret or fighting art.
1 random fighting art. Yep.
What,
Anyone else get
what
that?
weapon proficiency should I go? Axe or spear or?
Well, your spear.
I'm a spear.
So maybe take axe.
Probably an axe. I mean, we do have other people, but the axe might be a good idea to do.
Or bow. I guess axe.
Bow sucks.
You suck.
I don't know. The bow's not awful. If we had dash, it would
Maybe
be
I
a lot
wanted to
better.
pick it out myself.
Yeah, that should be. You can't do both. Oh, but you can move and then attack.
Rhythm Chaser. On arrival, gain plus
That's not
1
bad.
evasion token. When you are knocked down, if you don't have an instrument in your gear grid, remove all your plus 1 evasion tokens.
But at least you start with one. So you get knocked down.
Oh, but you can have an instrument, and that is the whisker harp an instrument.
Mhm.
Oh,
Yep,
so if
yep.
you have that, you don't lose them then.
Yep.
I lose these, right? I don't get these anymore.
I guess that's kind of good.
These. Oh, I missed. We don't need this anymore.
Technically, we should wait until we do our first
Rhythm
turn.
Chaser cannot be used if there's any heavy gear in your grid.
So let's set up the settlement.
How do I write all that down?
The Skinnery.
Just put the first letter of every word, and then make yourself a friendly saying to remember it.
Yeah.
So they can't have the lion boots. Here, do you want these Battle Temple cards, Rob?
Yeah, it goes with the Kingsman. We'll worry about it later.
Don't we get an extra Endeavor?
I don't know. We're not
Nobody
at that
died,
step.
right?
Well, you get an extra one via something.
Cooking.
Cooking.
Cooking a turkey.
No, we get an extra one for one of our gears, I thought.
Not
Survivor's
Endeavor.
Return.
No.
So you remove all your
We
tokens.
get that for cooking. We get one extra for cooking, but not for.
Since we got a hunt XP, I would say those people go out in the next hunt because they missed it.
Tinker, +1 Endeavor when returning Survivor.
There you go.
I knew I saw it.
Plus one Endeavor what?
When he's
When
returning.
I'm
Oh,
returning Survivor.
Yeah, that's you, but that's not us.
I
I'm just
knew I
saying.
saw it though somewhere.
Good job checking that, Josh, because I wouldn't have talked to you.
So we get 6 total.
We don't do this stuff, right? Because it's technically not a new year.
This
Why
I
seven,
thought that
Matt?
this wasn't.
I think
I thought this wasn't a special Nemesis event. This is just a Nemesis event. Which the
Oh.
last time we went all the way through. When
You're
we did the Butcher, we did the whole thing. It says in the book that its special Nemesis are different than the regular Nemesis, which we had that whole read through the last time that we did it.
No
But if we want to reread it, that's fine.
Yeah, just see the book real quick. It says what to do.
Just make sure you don't read the part that says specifically special Nemesis because it's not
I know.
necessarily.
Why can we never?
Oh, why can we never remember stuff? I get yelled at it for every time.
Well, you forget the easy stuff.
We've only done 2 Nemesis battles at least in this thing. We've done attacked 1,100
Yeah.
times.
When is the last time Steve asked what number it is for attacking?
Yesterday.
Yeah, that's true.
Oh, I got to play Twilight Imperium again on Sunday.
Nice.
Got a full game in finally.
With who?
Again. With my buddy Alex and those guys that were going that 6-player full on. One guy ended up leaving like 7 hours in because he had to work the next day and he just thought, we'd hoped that he would be done by then. I did end up winning, but another guy was going to win at the end of the same turn.
Wow.
And somebody else would have been 1 point away from winning at the end of the turn. And it was really, really cool. It was really crazy, but it was a really, really good game. I was super happy with it.
It's under T or K? Okay.
Dead air. Josh, pick one randomly just in case we do get to do one.
Randomly what?
One of these just in case we get to do one. Don't look at it though, just in case. I'm looking at my cards. Don't look at it! Don't look at it! Cheater.
I think you still do everything else.
Can I choose a different one?
No. Is it the one we've done before?
Because this is all I see.
So special, because if you read that part, if they're specials,
Can I choose a different one?
Oh my god.
But it's not a special
Yeah, the
showdown.
showdown. Yeah, I know. Update. Yeah,
Could
because
you
I'm
pick
pretty
one?
sure you do a normal.
I think you
reset
do
set.
everything normally. I still think you even
Randomize
advance
it.
it.
Randomize it, Joe. Return it.
I don't remember. Yeah, we may still do the advance the year thing too, because if it's not a net special, then we would literally start new.
Yeah, the only thing it says is if the current Lantern year has a Nemesis encounter story event in the timeline, follow the rules of the Nemesis monster section of this chapter.
Right, the only one that wasn't was the Lonely Tree, because that was a special encounter.
Right. That's its own thing, and it should.
Or, yeah, because I've had a different special encounter specifically said do not advance the year.
Right.
Okay.
Right, and that's why I was saying that
Okay.
is that I didn't.
So
think that it
I
was
still
supposed-
believe we advanced the year.
Yeah.
Do
Yeah.
everything
So we
normally.
should be doing the normal.
So we got 7 because we got 4 for returning survivors.
Okay.
Josh had Tinkerer, I had Tinkerer, and we have Cooking.
You had Tinker too, eh? I just don't work, so.
So we update the timeline.
We technically, yeah. Okay. Yeah.
Go, Steve.
Don't draw that darker one. I don't like that one.
I don't like that one either. I'm really hoping I get a different one because
I know.
I've seen a lot of them several times. Haunted. Have not seen this one. Okay.
It's a silk
Survivor
one.
with the lowest hunt
It's a silk
XP.
one.
The lowest hunt XP. Choose in case of a tie.
I have 2.
I have 1.
We probably have settlers of 0.
I think it's the returning though for this part. I think it's supposed to be, but I'm not sure.
Probably.
Tai is convinced of a powerful presence is nearby. And the only reason why I say that is because the one encounter, the one thing that happens with this, it literally stops you from throwing everything back, and you redo a whole nother piece. So you actually wouldn't even return everything or heal wounds on that one. That's the only reason why, because it's the way
We've already healed wounds though.
I understand that, but they're in that particular one, it says you don't if you do a certain part of it.
It would probably say returning survivor.
I do understand. But yeah, the survivor with the lowest hunt XP. So we could do one of the others, or we can do whatever. And it's a roll 1d10, and there's a bunch of different things that happen. So
Choose a survivor.
Okay, who has the lowest?
I have the lowest out of the ones that are returning.
A lot of any, it's going to be one of the...
It's going to be one of the people that don't have anything.
Yep.
We have somebody that has nothing, that has a very shitty bonuses.
We have...
Well, who's unnamed? They're going to be the ones with 0.
This person.
Yeah, but some of them still have bonuses.
Female.
That's the thing, because they were born afterwards.
She has
Or the male.
understanding.
So one has understanding and that's it.
Well, they have strength. They'll have the strength, evasion, and understanding.
Does anyone have nothing? Aside from the survival of the fittest stuff. Okay, I mean, one understanding's fine. We can...
Okay. So we have 6 females. 5. So the female. Because we have less males.
Okay, so a base female with plus 1 understanding.
Yep.
Okay, roll, Joe.
What's her name?
I have to roll.
Yep.
What's her name?
Well, let's see if it's worthwhile.
Belinda. Belinda. 9.
We don't have Memento Mori, do we?
I don't even
Innovated?
know what that is.
It's a
What's an innovation?
it's an innovation. Okay.
Obviously.
The survivor paints their blood in patterns all over the settlement.
That's good.
They permanently gain +2 strength,
What?
+1 accuracy,
Whoa, okay, hold on, let me write this down. +3 strength, +1 accuracy.
and the following ability.
Okay.
Possessed. Cannot use weapon specialization, weapon mastery, or fighting arts.
We might just want to create a character sheet for her and write that on there.
It's quite possible, but we'll grab it in 1 second.
No R. N-A.
Yeah.
You can write possessed and then just cross it off.
Give me a
Yeah.
I don't have them. There they are. Nope. Yeah.
I was like, you definitely have them.
Let's see that. There you go. So, right there.
Okay.
We can just, I was going to say, I'm at the Josh, so we can...
Oh, yeah. It's the,
Linda. Female. So she has what strength throw? 3 strength.
1 evasion, 1 accuracy,
And then
1
else?
understanding, and she's possessed.
I'll take it off that sheet, Josh. Because it goes through to the next one.
I don't write hard, actually.
That's what she said.
I'm going to spec
And
it.
then
That's where
And
do
then
I write
possessed-
possessed? Is that
possessed,
an ability?
no weapon specialization. It's yeah,
Just
I
put under
guess.
abilities and impairments.
Yeah, abilities and
Isn't it
It's
impairments.
spelled possessed.
Yeah, POSSESSED.
NA for fighting arts. And NA for weapon proficiency.
And weapon mastery.
That's fine.
Weapon specialization and weapon mastery. So all of that stuff, yeah. Yep.
Oh, we have 11.
Cannot use or cannot obtain.
Cannot use. It says.
She can still obtain them, she just can't use them.
Yeah. So, and the other reason why, well, it's fine. I mean, at this point, it doesn't change a lot overall.
Well, that looks like a 4. Not a plus of
We'll
1.
just have to remember that. Because if for whatever reason she loses possession or possessed, then she gains those abilities.
Look at future Phoenix fight.
Yeah. No, for
It's
real.
like I almost want to fight the Phoenix to get the resets. It's like, yeah, but I'm sure it's not going to be better every time.
Okay, okay.
So what comes next?
Armored strangers.
Nice.
You are visited by enigmatic figures fully enclosed in armor. Again, they march silently
Hey,
through the
guys.
settlement. The only noise is metallic clang as they pause before each survivor and tap their
Mine.
lantern halberd against the ground. The survivors have no choice but to helplessly await their mute deliberations.
Actually, Steve hasn't rolled.
Add Kingsman to the Nemesis encounter list. The strangers count people and take action based on the population.
We have 8 or more.
8 or more, destructive action.
Steve
Or
hasn't
we
rolled.
can attempt to resist.
Go ahead.
You want to roll that, Steve?
Go ahead. Do you know how I roll? Do you want to have the game over? I mean, like.
You can choose to resist after you roll, Joe.
Okay, roll 1d10.
That is pretty bad.
We could use a reroll if we wanted to.
Yeah.
Do we have a reroll between anybody?
Yeah,
What about our
the
extra
new
people?
female.
Resisting is not that bad
Resisting, we just have to fight him again.
as a special showdown.
And then we come back and finish this here.
So we essentially go back out and do that before we did anything else.
Mm-hmm.
Well, you still get endeavors and shit. You can still do all that. That's just when we get here, then we do a special showdown and then come back here.
Yeah.
Which
No, we don't.
Yeah,
We
as I
go
say,
out right now.
it says you leave immediately and go
It says
out.
add special showdown in the timeline this year. After the showdown, heal the return survivors, then resume this year's settlement phase at the update death count step.
After the special showdown.
So you leave immediately and you come back at step 5.
Yeah.
can you read it again a little slower, please?
You rise up, add special showdown Kingsman level 1 to this timeline year. So right now we're doing all the timeline stuff, right? After the showdown, heal the returning survivors, then resume this year's settlement phase at the update death count. Do not gain endeavors, draw a settlement event card, or advance a lantern year. So we literally because they're there right now. It doesn't make sense. We're like, okay, guys, we'll rise up, but let us finish building stuff first, okay?
Obviously the yellow die are cursed.
What's that?
I said obviously those yellow and brown die.
Yeah, because that's kind of what ends up happening with the other one, because there's one that I got where it was like, you can either do this thing, or you just go back out and you hunt again.
That's Parachutes?
And and you had to immediately go back out and fight another whatever you did.
Unnamed male that has not used his reroll.
Meh, just make him do it.
Okay.
Do you want?
I agree with that. Make the unnamed male use his reroll.
See if I can be a Steven.
No, it's Steve's reroll.
It's his. He rolled first.
Did he?
Yep.
Let's see if I can have.
I didn't roll that thing this time.
Let's see if I can pull a Steven here. Not much better.
Same exact result.
Wow, I pulled a Steven.
Wow.
Belinda has a reroll. I think that's literally our last reroll in the entire camp, though.
What is with these terrible dice? Oh, now I roll everything. That's good.
What happens with what happens with the 1 or 2?
1 or 2. 1 to 4. The armored strangers wantonly execute survivors. Suffer
Wantonly,
-5 population.
Oh my!
So we'd be down to 6 population.
Okay,
And half of them can't go out.
do the last reroll.
Please. Where's your dice tower at? I need it. Thank you.
The strangers destroy a random innovation. Return the lost innovation card to the settlement's innovation deck. The survivors may choose to resist.
Oof.
Do you want to resist?
What does resist do?
No, I don't think so. I'm good with losing an innovation.
There's
Resist, we have to fight the Kingsman again right now.
Oh yeah, no, that's.
there's only like 2 in there that I really hate losing.
No, you did bad enough.
It's part of my thing.
Yeah, you may as well.
10
throw
plus
it.
is cool.
It's 10 plus. Might as well let us know.
The halberd is left on the settlement with the survivor impaled on it.
Oh, that's kind of cool.
As a reminder.
So you get 2
And
halberds.
then there's
Suffer
another
-1
where they,
population and add the guidepost innovation to the settlement.
there's one where they target and kill the survivor with the highest courage.
Yep, that's 5 through 7.
When you fan something out, you shouldn't
Oh,
fan
in
them out.
case
so
it's
it's-
high, select all.
So it's facing. When you fan them out, you shouldn't fan them
That's
out so
good.
when it gets.
What's that?
sees
In
them.
case of a
There's
tie,
loads
who
of
has the
them.
highest courage? Kill them all. I love this game. Oh, what? You're both just equally courage? You can both die then. That's fine.
Which one?
How rude
Bloodletting.
is it?
That's
Oh,
fine.
bloodletting. Wow, thank you. Okay.
Oh, that was such a garbage one.
Comparatively.
Oh my god. thank
Does it
you.
discard back to the deck?
It does say back to the innovation deck, yeah.
Comparatively, yeah.
What did we gain? Just a sword and 1 item?
It
That's
was a
horrible.
nemesis. Same thing when we fought the
Gotcha.
butcher, we didn't get much.
You
So
got a forearm or helmet. Come on.
We might as well just. Can we
is
build?
it heavy?
No.
It's not heavy armor either. Well, it replaced your head, right? So
Bone, metal, and.
that's why. You lost the weight of your brain, gained the helmet.
That's
it.
all our events.
That's it. Yeah,
Sweet.
that's all we got.
Best.
You know, we have next year a Regal visit. That sounds nice.
No, yeah, I'm sure it's going to be
We have
wonderful.
no milestones.
Yeah, I don't think so. No. Okay, so do we want to innovate first before we do anything else? What do we have left as far as items?
I don't know if
Anything?
we can innovate.
I don't think we can.
We have some, but I don't know.
We
what
have bone, organ, hide,
we have several things.
scrap, a lot of stuff. But they're like the named ones, like tail feather, bird beak, pustules, black skull, phoenix finger, hollow wing bones, and then we have one monster bone. Monster bone, monster bone, monster bone.
So do we have an organ?
We do.
Yeah, the pustules. I don't know if that's worth keeping. The poop.
And do we have a
Hide.
We have one of everything. We could do it.
The hide is the tail feather.
Right. So it really depends on whether or not we want to.
What's a tail feather make?
It's all in the plumery.
Plumery
So
over there.
The bird beak makes rainbow katana.
I didn't say to discard the bird beak.
Which one was
Tail
it?
feather makes phoenix placard, which is a chess piece. That's the only thing it's needed
Yep.
for that I see. Oh no, or the belt. It's needed for.
I say innovate because if we can
But you
get
need
dash or
leather. We
something.
need
Yeah.
leather. We need a lot of leather.
We do,
Yeah,
yeah, because
we
we
need
can't even make
several
anything at
things.
the plumery until we have leather. So.
Innovate?
Yep.
yeah.
You spend that.
Okay. So we got a bone, a random bone.
Okay.
So pick
Let's
two
Pustules
else.
are going away,
Sure.
right? That's the only organ, so it is what we have to get rid of. And then do we want to get rid of the tail feather? That's the only hide, so we have to get rid of it.
Okay.
Right? It's hide.
Scrap the top two, Josh.
No,
I haven't picked.
I shuffled them.
I haven't picked. Oh,
You rolled.
yeah, that's right. I rolled well too. Thank you for the first time.
Clan of Death or Scarification. Clan of Death. Home, family, conquest. The enduring strength of your clan passes through generations. All newborn survivors gain +1 accuracy, +1 strength, and +1 evasion.
Holy
or
crap.
Scarification. You spend an innovation to. Oh, we need to spend one of those to
You
do
already
this.
did.
Once per lifetime, gain +1 courage and roll the hit location die, and then a bunch of bad shit happens.
Clan of Death for about 12,000 reasons.
Yeah, there's
Yeah.
for
That is so much
for
better.
for 3 reasons.
Because
Is it one,
we have
one or the other? Or is it all three?
it's all three.
Get all three.
Because we have all of
But
this
it's all
shit
newborns
left to
only.
try and make new people.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's amazing.
That is
Unless we want to innovate the leather thing, if we can do
We
it.
don't have enough leather.
We have no hides.
we have no hide.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
no,
I didn't
Well,
realize
we
that.
have. Yeah, we used our only hide, so.
Okay.
You
I didn't
need
know.
you
That's what I
need
was
3
asking.
hides in 1 organ.
Have you wrote down all these innovations, Joe?
Other than Clan of Death. But,
No, he hasn't.
So.
Why haven't we had that other principle? What milestones are we missing? Oh, the
One's-
population. That's
Yeah.
what we're missing.
yeah. Well, 2 of them actually. 'cause
Yeah,
there's-
one just happens later.
We
Yeah.
could get there.
Yeah, if we do really well on
I
the
say we
rolls.
augury the hell out of it since. we have
Because
an
what do they
opportunity.
get? +1 naturally?
They get
They get
+1
+1
accuracy, +2 strength, +2 evasion.
That's
Yeah.
amazing.
Yeah, 2 evasion and 2 strength coming
Yeah.
out. And accuracy, oh my god.
Yep.
Fist and tooth specialist all day. What that specialization was amazing. Don't look at me like that.
It's not as good as some other things though, because of many other things that we're getting to now actually are deadly, so they actually hurt on one less.
No,
On
I
the
mean
nine or
the weapon for the
Yeah, that is if you for this
The fighting
specialization.
yeah
Sure, but you got to get to that point.
right yeah
Nobody's getting close to that at this point. So until that happens, I don't know that. That's amazing. You're right, but no one's been remotely close.
that was so good for her when she had it.
Yeah,
Did you
Oh, I
level
knocked
up
down?
your
No
sword?
big deal.
all of the pieces of her feel that way too.
Did you level up? No. Did
No, I
you
didn't.
go?
I H4 because of the Phoenix, that's why.
So
Yeah,
who's
I
gonna
see.
do augury first then?
Let's
Matt.
see, is there anything else worth doing?
Matt's turn.
Don't have silk. Nope, don't have enough scrap.
We could do cooking.
No, we don't have anything to cook with.
Nope, we learned
We
that.
tried that last time, remember?
Oh yeah.
And it was like, you must have these 4 items. We
Right,
don't have
right.
any items.
The only other option is you can do shared experience.
That isn't bad.
if there's anyone at like 1 experience, it'd be worth doing.
I am.
So if we use 1 innovation, we can get him to level up.
What would that give him? A fighting art?
It would
Well,
let him-
I'd roll on the table. It might be a fighting art, but it could be something else. There are other options. It's just, and it would be a step earlier.
Maybe we wait till the very end.
We could do the others and see how much intimacy works before we make that decision, right?
I'll agree.
Who are you rolling with?
I have 3 understanding, which I think
So-
adds the 1, right?
I have 3.
Okay.
What's Augury say?
Yeah, read Augury, please.
Survivor endeavor, glean meaning's existence, roll on the table, add 1. To your roll result if understanding is 3 or higher.
Okay.
Oh, he can't. He has destroyed genitals.
Why are you rolling
So
twice?
he
No,
might
this
as,
is Augury.
Why are
I
you
was going to
rolling
say
dice?
he might as well do it.
I
It
mean,
doesn't
either way, it
matter.
doesn't change anything.
Oh,
You
Because
guys
he's
could
not
each
doing
do. Like, you could do 1, he can do 1. I mean,
Yeah.
we can do that. So,
So 3.
That's
we'll
the-
lose 1 resource to gain an understanding.
it'd be another understanding. That
I
could
don't
eventually
think
get us.
we have any resources that we would really want to lose,
We have
though.
web silk ×2, serrated fang, spin. We have like the.
Well, you don't have an option.
Oh, you don't.
It says lose 1 resource.
No, it says if you could. What's
If
it
you
say?
do,
We've been playing
gain
it as
1
we've had options the
understanding.
entire time.
If
Oh.
you do.
Okay. Well, you didn't read the if you do part. Sorry.
Well,
So do we want to
That's
lose
how we
like a
play.
spinneret or a serrated fang since we don't even have the thing to make stuff with the spidicules?
We might.
what are we going to go hunt next time?
I liked hunting the phoenix. I don't know about you guys.
The Phoenix was fun, but the problem was the Phoenix was crazy, and we don't
Yeah.
know how bad it could be the next.
Yeah.
Like that may be very tough. We might be better off either.
Level 2 lion.
We could,
I mean,
but
if we fight a level 1 lion, we're just gonna murder him at this point.
no. But I was thinking potentially.
Do you want to gain understanding? Well, it'd make more sense to do Seth
Why?
because she's gonna die sooner.
All right. Well, yeah, maybe skip it and let Seth roll the rest instead of Rosa Parks.
Sure.
He just rolled, he said.
Yeah, it just rolled as one of the 2 of us.
Well, we should have decided that before. I
Yeah,
guess,
technically you're supposed to
That's fine.
decide before you do the thing.
I don't care. It would make, I guess, yeah. Then we can get up to closer to understanding.
Yeah.
White secret. Yeah, that makes sense, right?
Okay.
Get rid of one of the spidicules things, or do we want to hunt spidicules more?
Well, that's what I was wondering. Do we
Or do
hunt
we want to go back and hunt the
spidicules?
lion and try and get a bunch of white lion resources?
Well, the thing about the only plus about the white lion and getting the resources is we might be able to get enough stuff to make one of the other things that like the hide or whatever to make a
Also,
better.
when we fought
fit.
spidicules, we were not getting like rarely any hide at all. We
True.
were really struggling with that
Yeah.
fighting him.
This
so-
screaming antelope gives you a shit ton of hide.
Right.
Yeah,
So
yeah,
that's
we
the
fought
other
him
thing.
once too. We can fight Scream Antelope
Yeah,
too, yeah.
yeah.
So I say we get rid of the spidicules stuff.
Yeah.
Okay.
I agree.
At least to begin with, it's not going to hurt.
Alright, so we'll get rid of this.
1 understanding.
It's only
Yep.
one, so
Don't roll, Steve. You're rolling 4, Seth. 3.
Two.
Get rid of another one?
Go ahead, Joe.
Need to have some babies. Need to have twins again.
7?
7.
Gain 1 survival.
So
Gain survival.
Dang it, it was on an 8 too. That sucks.
Go ahead, Josh. 4.
That was on a 7. Yes.
Gain 1 survival.
Go ahead, Matt.
We need twins.
9.
There you go.
9.
Intimacy.
Let me see.
So intimacy happens. We have to determine
Choose
who's
two.
going first.
Seth has no
We have an
chance.
unnamed male,
Mhm.
and we have another unnamed male.
They can do it.
And we're going
Who's,
to pick one of our
who's,
female.
who's been given a lot of babies?
Let me do Chi-Chi as
Are
the
you
female.
sure?
Well, yeah, because she's hamstrung, so she's got that negative that's always out on her, and she's +2 and +1. She's not exactly
Okay.
killer. I mean,
Well,
compared to almost anything else that's coming through.
we have
and-
Lita, who's not that great either. She has 6 strength, but she has -3 accuracy.
-3 is terrible.
And she's always... Oh, must be insane to use survival, but she's super insane right now.
Yeah,
What did hamstring do?
the hamstring is the one where I can't use
Fighting arts.
I can't use the fighting arts and other stuff and whatever else, anyways.
Man, Paris is... She's been on that many hunts. Or no, Phoenix aged her
Yeah.
4 years, didn't it?
Yeah.
And we have Belinda, who's possessed and has a bunch of strength and stuff.
No, Belinda's fine.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean,
Alright,
we could
so
do
I would do Frida.
Lita. That's fine.
Okay.
We can do that. Does Vlita have a?
She's binge eating.
No, but does she have a weapon proficiency?
1 in bow.
Bow. I just wondered because of the family thing, we can
You
pass
have-
on the trait and whatever else.
Doing
to
a roll
that.
too?
Can you?
Yeah, that's part of what family
Unnamed
gives.
man with 1 strength and 1 evasion, and Vlita.
Okay,
That's not bad.
5s and 5s.
A new survivor is born. Settlement gains 1 population.
Nice.
Want another female or male?
Female.
Female.
Because they're even
And they
right
have
now.
+2 strength,
Because a lot of our females
Yeah.
are the ones with good
+2
shit.
evasion.
Yep. And
Yep.
+1 accuracy.
+1 accuracy.
And then +1 understanding. Yeah, +1 understanding.
Okay. Excellent.
Steve. Unless we want to do shared experience, but at this point I would try and make another one.
Yeah. Try to have twins. What's twins? 2 9s?
2, 3, 4, 6. Yeah, we had 6, right?
We had 7 and we
We had
used
7.
one
We
for
used
innovation.
1 for innovation.
Hey,
There we go.
10.
10.
Intimacy.
So roll 2 dice. We have bed,
Yes.
We
and
do.
we have hovel.
Yeah.
Okay.
So we have 2 good opportunities to get bonuses, extra
It's
bonuses.
just really hard with survival of the fittest.
Yeah, because you have to roll both die and take the lower
Honestly,
number.
that makes the character so much better.
What does honor of the fittest?
Yeah, survival of the fittest.
It does, and I don't know. I like the other because you can have a much better chance of always getting population,
Right.
and
Oh,
a
yeah.
special
And not losing
And-
both of the parents.
Well,
You
and a
always
special
get
child, and a special
population.
child.
no,
No, you can roll 2 dice and you take you
higher.
you choose is the way it's.
Oh.
Yeah, and the thing about it is it gives you a much better chance of getting a special potential.
But don't specials just disappear if they die?
They age quicker.
Yeah, they age quicker, but they're crazy good. So
Yeah, they're like insanely good.
1.
One.
That is everyone dead
We have a once per lifetime reroll. We have,
The new
for
person.
the new child.
Yep.
so
Okay.
I would do it, otherwise we lose 2 people.
Yep.
well, the thing about it is if we lose the 2 people, we get
2
more
innovations.
endeavors because
2 and-
we lost them during the settlement phase
Yeah, but we've
because of the
gotten 2
grace.
out of 6.
I'm not saying that that's not the case. So all right, so I'm
Roll 2.
rolling again. Hold on.
Roll both.
Am I rolling both or one?
We've always rolled
It's
both.
both.
we've done
Yeah,
both.
it's the
If you
entire
reroll-
roll.
Oh, that's fine. That's fine. That's fine.
The whole roll.
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay. Alright, so we're down to 10 population,
Well, flip 2 of those over.
and that was
2 people died.
Lita's dead.
Mm-hmm.
Well, what male died?
The unnamed male.
Without understanding.
Go ahead, Joe.
Well, figure out who. Oh, yeah, to see if he even gets. All that stunk butts.
You stunk butts. Don't do that.
There we go. Come on, Seth.
8s. 7s, really.
5. So he
Oh,
gets another
survival.
survival. Woo!
Another survival. Nice.
So worthless.
Go ahead, Josh.
Don't suck, Josh.
Hey, I gave us twins last time.
I said don't suck this time.
8.
That's
Intimacy.
intimacy.
Pew, 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 pew.
Alright, make us go on the negative. Make us get lower than we started with.
Yeah.
So, do we have another female other than Chi-Chi that we want to use instead? Hold on, we gotta pick our people.
We have Luna. Is she out yet?
I don't know.
She has 2 strength, 1 evasion, 5 survival.
I was going to say Lona.
We can use Luna.
Right.
And then we have another unnamed male who has 1 understanding.
Let's do him.
Bye, Luna, and new male.
Did you say bye bye?
Bye-bye.
Bye
that's what he
bye.
said.
Yes. Oh my gosh, a 3.
Oh man,
Female
that
dies.
The
yeah,
female
exactly.
dies, right? Yep.
Yeah.
Settlement is cast a male sperm warrants gains a random disorder and 3 insanity.
So he
So
gains a
that
random disorder, and that'll be a thing. But we die, so then we get another endeavor back.
Yeah.
We have the death. So that gives
But
you
we
to
get.
roll.
But we get. Do you make the new person a female?
No, they
Well,
died.
no,
too.
the baby
kid,
died too.
do they count as a survivor? Dying in birth?
I don't know.
No.
It doesn't. I don't think it says that they.
Because they never existed.
Yeah.
They weren't.
Well, they
born.
existed, but I don't.
She
know
was
that-
giving birth.
Yeah,
Pretty sure they existed.
that it existed, but I don't know that it.
Didn't
I
say
don't
she
think it-
died in child
Yeah.
while carrying the child. We also need a random disorder for him.
You have the disorder over there.
You're a disorder.
For the new guy.
No, not the new guy.
For
The
the
guy
guy
that
that just survived.
who rolled at you.
Yeah.
There you go.
I want that one.
Okay.
Acmephobia. Sharp things make you uncomfortable. It's just a matter of time before someone cuts themselves. You cannot activate or depart with axes, swords, spears, daggers, scythes, or guitars in your gear grid.
So no sharp
Those.
weapons. So no sharp weapons. But you could use clubs too.
There's
Four.
clubs.
Or what does that
Yeah,
get me?
you remember the big super
Yeah, survival.
survival.
Yay!
Yep.
Well, I'm going out with 19 survival. Well, that stunk. Wish it was 2 10s and not like 3 in it.
Man, I wish it was 2 10s. That would have been super cool.
That's,
What would 2
she wrote.
10s? What would have 2 10s gotten us?
Newborn
The special
survivors
child.
under the world. Yeah, we gain +2 population because it's a pair of healthy newborn survivors under the world. And then
Man.
if it's on an invaded huddle and they don't already have a savior, a special child is born.
Right.
So we'd have got 3 kids.
I
No.
think you get the special child instead of the twins is the way it's supposed to
yeah,
be.
10 goes over here. Yeah,
Yeah,
we get a
10's
special child.
That would have been cool.
Yeah, it
She
would be
wrote.
nice.
That's
Well,
it.
thank you guys for coming out for our 3-hour game, 2-hour and 41-minute game.
Like, subscribe, check out downthevent.com. Next event, April 14th.
Yes.
Yeah.
And watch this for all the elite Kingsman strategies.
Oh,
And
man.
how to beat him like
Yeah.
pros, like we did.
It was crazy.
Thanks for watching.
And none of our elite intimacy strategies. 'Cause
No,
they
yeah,
weren't
we're really bad with that.
Yeah.
But we're nerds, so.
Yeah.
Three of us have kids.
See ya.